Good morning!
Good morning, team!
I'm just putting some cream on, so I apologize for the weird hand movements.
Oh,
good morning.
I forgot to change the, face cam. We're kind of blue. See that?
Oh.
I put it on the wrong bright, what do you call it?
No!
White balance. It's supposed to be, wow, it's changed.
It's auto.
It's not supposed to be on that. There we go. It's supposed to be here, I think. Does it look
Good
better?
morning, Arlene. You're first.
Yes.
You can hear your neighbor's bed sport. Go join them. Go join them.
Yes. How are the dogs doing this morning?
You'll be very happy to hear, Arlene.
Yes, we have redeemed the 10,000 channel chat points doggo bath.
Doggo bath, yes.
But we forgot to take a picture.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Morris looks really, really thin when we do it. But he looks so beautiful and shiny. Mm-hmm. Don't you, Morris? Yeah.
Hey, he's turned a bit whiter since last time, hasn't he?
It does.
And
Good morning, Z!
Good morning, Z!
Good morning.
Alright, how you guys doing today? How's your Saturday morning?
Morris thinks we're boring.
Yeah. You okay, Claire?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
I just want to snuggle the dogs. So I'm going to do a free redeem.
We froze for a second, but we're unfrozen.
I think it's just the camera.
That's the camera.
The camera's just like...
A free redeem. Are you doing redeem right now?
Doing a free redeem. Morris, don't lick your little wiener.
I'm good. What have you been up to this week, SC? I'll answer a bit. I'm a bit depressed as Evelyn. My last tweet didn't got a lot of attention. It's stupid. Marketing is so annoying. Yes, and that is how Twitter is. I find Twitter really challenging myself and not very encouraging. It's like occasionally like some conversation that's interesting there. But yeah, it's Twitter's hard.
Oh, look at that head massage. Just look at Morris head massage.
Our week has been actually really productive, but sadly not for Mr. Pips, because we're still we're working on Mr. Pips or game dev in Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday to Friday we're doing our business right now. But we'll get back to a bit different routine in a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's been really good. We're getting a lot of progress, and might have been working a bit too many hours, but it's paying off though. And Easter holiday started today.
It did, but we haven't had our Easter egg yet. I'm
No.
unhappy about this.
Need to
Maybe we need to get
send formal complaints to my parents.
Yes.
Yeah, because they need to deliver us Easter egg.
Yes, my Easter egg. They make us Easter egg every single year.
So demanding. Well, it's kind of sweet and cute.
It is cute. It's cute.
Yeah.
Has anybody else got Easter eggs?
Mm.
And I'm expecting Z to be like, yeah, I got lots of sweets from Sweden.
You just drive over to Sweden and pick it up, yeah. Twitter is easy. Just include doggovids with every tweet. Yes, and there you have it.
Yeah.
Right. Let's start an online petition for Easter eggs for Snuti headquarters. What about balls of steel? Is that for Twitter you need it, or for your Easter egg?
I think that would be really unfair about the Easter eggs.
See, good point. The borders are closed.
Oh, crap. Well, you should have stocked up beforehand, before the borders were closed.
Well,
if you have a stock and you didn't eat it all already.
He tried. It was full chaos, he told me.
Okay.
All right? He drove back home empty-handed. Because there was so much people.
You know what? We should make a petition for Z to have Easter eggs.
Yes.
Yes.
All our viewers.
All our viewers.
And us. And the doggo's going to have, Easter doggo candy.
They can have doggo-friendly candy, yes.
Exactly. Good, Chrissy. You remember. Yes, I remember. I occasionally have some...
But no worries, Colonial to the rescue. I know, but the chocolate is super overpriced in comparison to Europe's, which has cheaper Easter chocolate. And it's like, do I want to go to the stores?
I have birthday in a few 10 days. That's my Easter. Very nice.
We should send lots and lots of chocolate out.
Evelyn is leveling up in life.
Yeah, we should get some like Norwegian chocolate and send it to her.
Yeah, that is true. Last order was 2.5k milk. Shit. Yeah, that's getting pricey. Yeah, we really noticed the fact that food expenses have increased. But,
and I don't know whether you noticed it, but tea in America has gone up. Everything has gone up in price. I'm 26, gonna be an old... No, you aren't. No, Arlene. You're gonna be 26 years young.
26 years young, yeah.
26 years young. You're younger. You're gonna be younger than us, so don't you complain.
Yeah. Exactly.
Owls live to a ripe age of 120. I've heard.
Yeah. Good point. The result of the NOK weakening is due to Corona. Yes.
Yeah.
It's currencies are going all over the place these days, and especially the Norwegian kroner is having a rough time as well.
It's not having a very good holiday.
Yeah.
I'm just
but
saying.
On stream today, we're not going to worry about economics. We're going to worry about little pips jumping around.
Well, we're going to worry about mathematics because how many pips have landed in the bonds?
Yes, that's a good point. That's a good point. So yeah, we plan to just continue working on this from last stream. We got progress on it after last stream. We worked on last Sunday.
Yeah, I fixed all of the code in and we managed to find a solution. So
Missing the Moon is rating us with a party of 5. Hello.
Thank you for reading us.
How are you doing this morning? Missing the Moon.
Missing the moon. You shouldn't be missing the moon. I found it yesterday.
What type of streamer is Missing the Moon? I need to check out Twitch now.
Let's immerse ourselves into the world of pips instead. Yes, that is the best type of world you can immerse yourself in.
We finally have ramen just here to let you know. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
You have ramen? Oh my gosh, I want to make ramen today.
Yes.
We need ramen. I just got auto-recommended this and it's so cute. I'm still going to follow.
It's
Thank you.
just went on to Missing the Moon's sorry, I'm going over here.
You what?
What? That's frozen. That's not what I got on my laptop. Can you restart that?
Oh, okay.
It's there, 4K. Click on that.
I'm currently in Pipsland.
Sorry.
Okay.
Having a bit of difficulties.
It's working. What'd I do?
Oh, right. Why is it frozen? Okay.
It says no signal now. Oh, well, who knows?
Close it and reopen it, maybe?
Yes, we apologize for technical difficulties. Where's the technical difficulties? There it is.
All right. We're getting there, probably.
Thank you for the follow, Dwad Ruler.
Yes.
There you go. Now it works, probably.
Now it works.
There you go.
I just went onto your stream page and you can see here, he is a game designer. So what have you been streaming today? He lives in Japan. He makes so cool. games. And, oh no, he likes making games. He likes Studio Ghibli movies. Yeah, we like those too. Super Mario games, he also like, yeah, I like those too. Yeah, he's like a cool guy. I need to follow this dude.
We forgot to fix this bug again.
Alright, we're back on our game dev now.
Yeah. We forgot to fix our raft again.
This
raft cam thingy again. It's bugging out. But this is not how rafting is supposed to work out. This is not working.
That looks pretty disastrous to me.
I love when we break something else. It's like, you break.
Yeah, let's not worry too much about it, right?
I'm just showing our little raid party what we're.
Oh, hello, Dumarts. You're asking us how we're doing. We're doing really good.
We're rolling around right now, trying to get up here because I think we might have made this harder to get up.
Well, what happened there? It was easy to get up there earlier.
There you go. No, I did. Maybe I was going the wrong side.
It's a secret, so it's supposed to be a bit hard, right?
It's supposed to be a bit hard.
Yeah.
Just demotivates.
Thank you for following Missing the Moon.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah. Missing the Moon. Sorry, I didn't read chat.
Chris is not very good at reading chat today.
Yeah. I got auto-recommended and it's so cute. Like, I'm gonna follow. Yeah, thank you. You guys are adorable. Thank you. I'm working on a game at the moment. Roguelike, top-down. You fight in a coliseum against waves of monsters. That sounds pretty cool. And that's one heck of a cute strawberry, yes.
I suddenly got 3 pips, if anybody noticed, for some bizarre reason, and I have no idea why.
Demart says, cool new location. Oh yeah, in our game. Oh, yeah. I guess not in real life.
No.
Because I was kind of confused for a second.
Can you close that up so you don't have that?
Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't double stream our internet.
No.
We don't have that powerful.
Flimsy.
Yes, not that powerful internet. Yeah.
Hello, the indie game lover! And Pikachu,
hello! Hi! How are you doing this morning?
Ah!
Have you all guys having a relaxing Saturday morning or maybe night to Saturday if you're in the States, you know?
Do you feel like there's too many pips rolling around?
Has the week been rough on you and you just want to chill? Then you come to the right stream.
Because all we're gonna do is
rolling around with little strawberries. Yeah.
Are we seriously just doing that? No, I think so. Oh, I haven't done this jumping puzzle yet.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
Because I was the one who made it, was it?
Yeah, but we forgot to test it.
Well, I tested it.
Yes, okay. Thanks for lots of text on this.
That seemed a bit buggy.
Yeah, it's because I ran in too fast. I'm running too fast.
So Claire's been playing through winter area of our game now, which is the final season, and
which has a lot of bugs.
Has a lot of problems. Not very pretty level design yet, but it's blocked out at least.
Come on, up you get.
We haven't.
Mr. Pips is having some technical walking difficulties today.
Yeah.
He hasn't been used to walking around for the last week. And it's starting to show.
It's definitely starting to show.
It's starting to pirouette.
There we go. Oh, that didn't work. This threw lots of errors.
I know it did. But
You can run through the fridge.
Can I run through the fridge?
No, it was to the oven.
Run through the oven.
Yeah, there's also things in here missing colliders. But you're not supposed to be able to get in there.
No, you're not.
We're supposed to trigger.
You cannot run through the fridge. Oh, you can. Only in the center. Oh, we're in the fridge now.
We're in the fridge. Yeah.
This is the end of Mr. Pips, I'm afraid.
Dropped in to say hi guys. Game looks better and better. Hello, Shafe Fly. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Would love to hang out, but I'm super hungry. Yes, we know exactly how it feels missing the moon. After stream, we're so hungry, so definitely go and have a nice meal and
Were you
enjoy.
going to be making ramen? Because I'm super jealous.
Yeah, and thank you for your little mini raid you came with.
Thank you for the raid.
Yes.
Friday night in LA, still night for me as well. Though I'd see what the stream is like while doing a bunch of other work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for hanging out.
The stream is mostly just running through ovens, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
That's how it goes.
I can't jump back up there again unless I do some really funky jumping puzzle-y.
I was able to, I think, at some weird angle. But...
I mean, Mr. Pip seems to be really pirouetting at the moment. I can't get up here. Oh man. Okay, maybe I can if I go in here.
No, I don't think actually you can get back up. Thinking about it, because we're missing too many colliders.
What is with this, Mr. Pips? Woohoo!
He likes his physics, all right?
He's drunk today.
Yeah.
He's drunk. Yes, we had lots of issues. Not sure what was going on there.
I don't think we need to worry about those for now.
No, because I don't think we've actually set this trigger up. Does it do? Yeah, it is actually supposed to do stuff.
It is, yeah, but we haven't set the camera to do anything.
No, that is
We
true.
haven't removed the player on the cutscene start.
It's supposed to look like this, you know.
So, to those who are joining in here, we're working on the final cutscene of our game, which when you come in through this window, it's supposed this is supposed to happen. But we need to set up a camera.
We need to set up a camera.
Because at the moment it's just a,
Should we set up a... What's it called again?
You
Machine camera.
Yeah.
Which is called one camera, right?
No, that is wrong.
That's the wrong one. I couldn't find it. Let's just delete that. I thought I had to do it here.
I think it's up in there.
Oh yeah, because that makes so much sense. I forgot that.
Virtual camera.
Virtual camera, there you go. Okay, we'll put the cut.
You and the keyboard happy today?
Yes. Everyone on our last stream was upset that I wasn't controller. So.
Last stream was challenging with me as controller.
Because I was like, I don't know what the both will be doing, because he's not very good at coding, you see.
Oh, what? You say I'm a noob? Who's been coding the most this week, huh? This week?
Oh yeah, it's been me, because I've been rectifying all your problems. So.
All right, fixing all my commits, have you? Yeah. Should we take a look at whack a time?
My whack a time is amazing because I forgot to set it up.
Doing way too much work.
And I've been mostly doing English translation of one of our summer reading campaigns, so yeah.
Yeah, it's been a busy week.
It's been a busy week. It's been busy. But am I still playing on though? Where should we set up this camera?
Here's my whack a time. It tracks how many hours you code. Been coding 33 hours over the last 7 days. Monday, I did 10 hours. Man, that was a long day. Okay, let's get back to game dev.
Let's get back to Mr. Pitus.
This was just depressing numbers.
Oh, I loved it. We were on Danny's stream, and we told him all about this little shortcut where you can,
I use
around.
was to move in Unity.
Yeah.
And I didn't know.
But then again, I didn't know, and Krista knew it, so...
Well,
there's some things that Krista is superior at, but it's not much.
All right.
It's not much.
Not much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
What is it? What is standing with the camera here? Hello.
You're getting a framing going, yeah.
I'm working on it. Yeah. I'm just like...
Evelyn says, my neighbors are still at it. They're having some stamina.
Oh,
gotta make some sweet love on Saturday mornings.
Oh, make croissants. Everybody loves croissants.
Yeah. Maybe they're just baking croissants. Well, do you want that now?
I want croissant. This is why Chris shouldn't say this. How do you do the thingy again? Is it the aim? No.
What are you trying to achieve?
Trying to zoom in a little bit without having to zoom in.
Oh, you mean to change the focal length?
Yeah, where is that? I don't see it.
That's a
Is
good.
it lens?
Yeah, lens.
Yes, it's a lens. There it is.
So the 40. Yeah, we can probably have it.
Doonin.
That's too close.
I need to make this bigger. I need to show this dramatic Mr. Pips going on. Oh, there's some hidden ones there.
See a hidden little mini Pip?
What is everybody up to this morning? Let us know if you're...
Or night, because we got a couple of people joining from the US today.
Yeah.
Right? US is staying up late.
Are you trumping into Easter eggs, yeah?
Yeah. Right.
I was very upset we haven't had Easter eggs yet.
But we need more Easter eggs in our life.
We need more Easter eggs in our life.
Yeah.
I mean, if I turn this off solo, yeah. Are we happy with that?
I'm trying to figure out how to fix my marketing issue. Well, I'm feeling with you on that one.
Yeah.
We've been trying to figure that out. And you know what? We figured nothing out.
No, we didn't.
No.
Anybody have any pointers?
Yeah.
Let us know.
And thank you for following Indie Game Lover.
Thank you for the follow.
Yes.
I like that name, the Indie Game Lover.
Yeah.
This is like rolls off the tongue. Really nicely.
She's in the Indie World Order. She's one of the...
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's considered a mod or a leader or owner. One of those roles.
Leader. Go for leader.
Yes. But big fans of the Indie World Game Order game. Yeah, that one.
Krister cannot speak this morning.
If I had a game demo, this would be much easier.
Oh, for
Sorry, I was reading Auline and thinking I was reading the Indie Game Lover.
No. It was Arlene.
So I was just mixing up the usernames in the chat. Sorry. the chat is a bit far away from my eyes.
Arlene, why would a game demo help more? What about just making small little clips that you can like have up as a GIF or a video?
Well, I guess like if you're doing game marketing, the most important thing is to have a good call to action. And if you have a game demo, then you could have an action of people playing your game.
There was a really good GDC talk about this, Arlene.
Yes. There was this. Yeah.
Krista can find it.
I can find it.
Because there was one about like understand how to do marketing and yeah, you can do it. Because YouTuber can play it then and people is just Arlene.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense because actually once we published an alpha on itch, a couple of people playing it on YouTube, which was pretty fun.
Oh, that was true, yeah.
But it didn't create like that much more fuss though for other people because it depends a bit. Like, are you there to watch the streamer or like the people playing it, or you're there to actually play the game? So I'm not sure, but like you can also have other alternatives, good call to actions without a demo, which would be please don't no, you're making me sick.
That's doing it on purpose.
Such as like having a newsletter, so you can announce things in the future when the wish listing will be available.
Yes.
For example. But also it's a good idea to not just jump into newsletters without a plan. I've learned that.
That's why we haven't got a newsletter yet.
That's why we don't have a newsletter, no. Because you should like... It's bad if you get people to sign up to a newsletter and like 9 months later you're like, hey, you remember that newsletter you signed up for 9 months ago? You're like, here's my game.
How do we switch?
I should keep people warm.
How do we switch camera again? So we make sure we go to this one and get to the outro animation.
We keep coding at our cutscene script.
That was it. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that. I can't make a newsletter when I have no people.
Do you mean people to write the newsletters or people to subscribe to the newsletter?
Because you have lots of Discord.
Did you know they're different field of views? Well, isn't that what we're playing around with?
I've been playing.
It's been changing the field of view all the time.
Yeah.
I do that on Indie Game Lover. I've been collecting for a newsletter I've never made yet. Yeah. Right, exactly. I think actually I signed up for your newsletter. I think so. If not, I should have. Because I usually go around and sign up for everybody's newsletters everywhere. And
we got some machine.
Surprisingly enough, a lot of those newsletters, I never receive anything. And
actually valid point, yeah.
It's tough. True. And the reason I sign up is to learn what other people are doing. But yeah, I was trying to find that GDC talk. But it might be gone.
Oh, yeah, it might be. I didn't think about that.
Hmm.
It was on Twitch.
Oh, you're trying to code, are you?
I'm trying to code. Why am I failing so badly? Outcome. There should be more.
I think they're still available.
Okay, we can just set those active then. Meanwhile, Crackhood's Kissa knows nothing. He breaks everything.
Sorry.
For widescreen resolutions, you need horizontal field of view. Many people don't know that.
Yeah, because if you're on an ultra wide screen.
Oh yeah.
No, wait a second. Widescreen, you need horizontal field. I thought it was vertical field of view. Oh yeah, because otherwise you get too stretched on the sides.
Yeah.
But I think like
I don't think we have that anymore.
Unity's field of view is locked to the vertical plane.
I think so. I don't know. It's like do 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 do.
Yeah, don't do that. No.
Don't do that. I have actually set it now, so it sets active.
Yeah, I'm not having no luck finding that conference talk, so I'm going to leave it be. Sorry.
We don't actually have an end cutscene thingy, so I'm just going to set it to active. Let's set it to active right now.
Yeah? But you need to deactivate the current camera.
That is true. I'd forgotten about that one.
Mm-hmm. And you can find the current camera. Wait a second.
The current camera is just called camera, main camera.
No. It's the one on Mr. Pips because he has a virtual camera, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Yes, I think you could go into like player and something. On the actual camera, not the virtual, you have a setting for the field of view axis. All right, see, he's teaching us something new here.
Yeah,
click on that one. Field of view axis vertical.
Oh!
You can switch it to horizontal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, that's nice to know. Thank you,
I guess that affects everything then.
Yeah. Sorry for dropping the chat. I get nervous because my newsletter is poor man's newsletter, so it won't be all fancy like others, and would be a general recap of 5,000 indie game lover stuff. But I keep putting it off because I can't get the expected fancy. This sounds kind of like a common dilemma, isn't it?
Yep.
I think the best course of action is to not put the bar so high for yourself and just go for it anyway. Right? And then try to iterate and improve over time.
Yep.
It's just like when we started this stream. Not that many people are viewing. We didn't have any fancy UI or anything. And we're going to publish those streams very soon.
I'll go for a question. If I'm trying to access Mr. Pips and the script is on here,
yeah,
can I do it like ... like you do in code? Or you can just go to the previous one?
No,
Does it not really matter?
Don't do that.
Okay.
We have... you can find the camera of... Okay, we have this piece of code elsewhere. If you go into the rafting script...
Rafting.
And you can see how it's done there. We do it the same way.
Do it.
Right? See, player cam. Player.getComponent, player move.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dot cam.
Then we just need to get the transform there, player cam.
Right? So copy the player and player cam parts here.
Here?
Both those lines.
Here.
Right? And throw them into the awake or start or something.
Start cutscene.
No, into the awake. You're gonna fetch these references on Simulate. Yeah, there.
The player.
And then we need to just grab the globals.
I'm getting to it. Yeah.
It's those two transforms. Without
Oh no. I'll just copy these three and then cut rid of it.
Yeah.
Afterwards. It's non-states.
You can use the extension from Cinemachine, follow zoom. I guess that like zooms in on something which makes it go further into the distance. And you need to modify the zoom in runtime. Yeah, I guess we don't really need to do that though.
No, because we're just going to have it that it just kind of like
this is a static camera.
That, really. But we're going to have it where Mr. Pips jumps in. It would be good if it kind of like panned over to it almost.
Yeah, I might make it a bit more dynamic.
Might make it. Well, yeah, but not to zoom in, just to like maybe, because you know, if he's jumping in through the window, and he's jumping in from this angle, it seems a bit strange if all of a sudden the camera's just like over here, facing here. Oh shoot. You know?
You got a point.
We need to have it that maybe it pans around to go to this final position.
But that's gonna like clip through walls and stuff. Most likely.
Well, true that, but then we're in a weird position then.
What if it like... Okay, so... How can I... See, here. this is the windowsill.
Yeah.
And the little pips come jumping up here. And then the camera comes behind them, right? Naturally behind them. Yeah. And then once they get to the cutscene here, the camera like pans over. Like
it will still clip into
stuff. Like that. Because then you kind of get this cool as they jumping into the pot, they, you know, to jump. No, that won't look very good.
That will also look weird.
That will look weird.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea. Forget it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just trying to read what the chat is because Chris is the only one who's been reading chat, and I've just been like.
Sorry, I'm not keeping up with it.
Thank you for the follow, Chronic's Blood.
Yeah, thank you for the follow.
Rotten David Jones, yay! Can't wait to go through the first ever stream to see the game progress. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
What?
It's actually embarrassing to see it. It's crazy.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, looking back at the first stream in September, we did stream before this, but we're just uploading all the Mr. Pip streams.
Yeah, because
we did some game jam. I'm not uploading those streams,
no.
And also I've done 2 streams on Carrots from Heaven. But we're gonna continue Carrots from Heaven once we finish with this game.
Yes.
But it'll be new streams.
Yes.
But most of our streams are Miss Pips, so I think that was what's relevant to follow those.
The teleporters aren't in here. Where's the teleporters? They're missing. The teleporters are missing. Right, let me just go back and fix this because
they're missing because they're in.
No, they've been removed. Teleporters
all right.
Are here.
But they're so handy to have, aren't they?
We're just adding in teleporters again, guys.
They're important for game dev purposes.
What are you up to now, Christian?
What? Nothing? Sorry.
Stream timed out.
What?
Did they answer my question? No clue if they did.
Yeah, we were talking. No. Oh, no.
I'm making my own roguelike game, and I have a question for you guys. How do you know what order to do things in?
Experience. Right. Also tackle. That's also read quite a bit. Do the hardest things first, the things you don't know how to do. Because then you know if you're going to get stuck on something which is unfeasible, or if you scope things in a bit incorrectly. So yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it.
Yep.
But keep asking if you want to know stuff. Not that we really know a lot of stuff, but you know.
No, we don't. We're still noobs.
Yeah, still noobs.
So now we've got the camera, which actually does switch to it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see Mr. Pips running around the background anymore, but you know. At least the camera switched.
Oh yeah, so it works. So it locks on there.
Yeah, see, you can see I've been walking around in the background.
Yeah, a little speech bubble popping up there.
So that is working, but we only wanted to toggle when, and I've got it only in the start cutscene.
Yeah, but obviously we have set the cutscene to start on start.
Oh, that is true.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't want that. We only wanted it if you go into the trigger area.
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah, but for the time being, I think that's fine because we want to do some more details of the cutscene. We want plants to grow.
We want plants to grow. Whoa, Krister.
Yeah, Johnny, what's up?
We're not gonna be adding any plants. What are you on about?
Well, they're going to become little strawberry bushes. This is important.
What I find strange though is the fact that it doesn't actually do anything right now. So, see, Mr. Pips isn't flying anymore.
That is a bit strange.
Maybe it's because I did something. Let's have a look.
But if you go back to this one,
what's going on?
Just minimize that, please. No, it's distracting me.
Yeah, I know. It's because you got synergy on. That's why.
Yeah. The start cutscene line should be on the bottom.
Okay.
And that's just a temporary line which should be deleted.
Of course.
And you can put a comment after, delete this line. Yeah.
I'm gonna do something even better.
There we go. But would that affect things if you play now?
I'm working on it. Do you guys follow tutorials to learn things about game dev to be precise?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We picked up Game Dev TV's Udemy courses on Unity. That's a bit of a mouthful for me. And they're really good. Yes. We really felt like it sped up my learning, as I knew some basic of Unity, knew some basic of C#, and lots of other things, but I felt like that put everything in a coherent order for it to do quite effectively.
That is true.
So what do you just do now?
So this is what I added in earlier on because I didn't know this one, and this is what's causing the problem. This is what's bugging it out. For some reason. So I just put that and that's not correct, so I need to put, I think it says player.
Oh, cam. You do. Yes.
Isn't it? Dot set active, I guess.
Yes.
I don't need to say it's game object.
I think you need to do game object because it's transform.
Did that work? Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
Let's see if that, because that was what was running incorrect on the console.
Eileen's recommendation for learning things is I follow my heart.
That is a good one.
And it works.
See, it works now. Yeah, it's because that one was messing up. That's why.
Udemy is good. I never bought into it. Just used YouTube. Well, there's a lot of varying quality.
Yeah, but we've found the Game Dev TV ones really, really good. And I had like a humble bundle a while back with lots of their courses, which was really interesting. Because they're very thorough, so they go through quite a lot of interesting things in Unity and also how to code and how to refactor your code a little bit better than what we currently do.
Is these guys Game Dev TV .tv, their website, but they sell their courses, I think, both on their website and on Udemy. And we did specifically this one, Complete C# Unity Developer 3D. Did it like last summer. That's kind of how we got back into doing this again.
A bit late, but no game dev before Doggo Cuddles. Rules are rules. Krista can respond to the rest of the comments whilst I do Doggo Snuggles.
I thought I was doing Doggo Snuggles.
No, I'm doing Doggo Snuggles. Prince, you want to go about Doggo Snuggles?
Oh.
He's coming in the camera.
I'm currently struggling in game dev. We'll look at their tutorials. Thanks. Yeah, I think they're really good value, especially with Udemy. You usually get to buy them at a discount. So look out for that discount and try to. It's really good value at that price. Hi guys, what resource did you use to learn C#? I've learning a bit of Java and it seems pretty similar. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We're pretty rubbish at C#, which you might notice, and lots of people in the chat actually knows a lot more about the language than we do. But it's just about figuring out the little things, and also knowledge between programming language really translates well, especially probably Java and C#. It's shouldn't be too much of a hassle. So we just learned it through the game dev course, but also we have a lot of programming experience from the past. Isn't that Doggo Snuggles pretty chill? Yeah.
She's doing this really, really like weird pose right now, where she's got like her legs like.
These are some great rules. Very cute rules. Yeah. Gotta have some good stream rules.
Yeah, you lollygagging words? Yeah.
And if I missed anything in chat earlier, I'm so sorry. I'll try to be a bit better. You're welcome to repeat it if I was poor.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, guys, and just enjoy the relaxing moment.
Enjoy
a good cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
Out of order.
Yes.
Mustache.
And we gave Morris and Winky a good shower yesterday. They're so soft right now.
Morris is super cuddly.
His mustache is out of order, but it's at least white.
It's white.
Yes, it was pretty brown yesterday. Oh, I sniffed a
butt. She's really enjoying that today. Are you talking about me or talking about Winky?
Yeah, I guess he was talking about Winky.
Aww.
The Chihuahua is a she, and Can Terrier is a boy. Just in case you guys didn't know. Important details.
Important details. Morris is German.
Well, both, I guess.
And Winky she's Norwegian.
Yeah.
So Morris knows 3 languages. He knows English, Norwegian, and German. And Winky only really knows a bit of English and a bit of Norwegian. She's not very good.
Yeah.
She's not very intelligent, I'm afraid.
Well, she likes her snuggles. Got her priorities straight in life.
Priorities straight. No, she's very intelligent.
Yeah.
She is, actually.
You good? You had a good Doggo Snuggle?
I did have a good, yeah. And now I can have my tea.
You should, because it's actually starting to cool down a bit. But I felt mine was a bit weak. How's yours?
Mine was okay.
Yours
Mine
is okay.
actually was okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Multilingual doggos.
Yes. Important, you know.
So should we start adding in our bush then?
I was thinking that.
We should add in the bush. So let me just try and find it, because Krista has weird setup for stuff.
My weird setup. You complaining?
Yeah, I have a better setup on my Unity than you do.
You can move it around in the way you like it.
No. You'll be upset then. Do we have it in here?
I think I'll be fine.
I love about the T-Rex and Ice Cube is there.
I think the story went like this. Java is subculture of C. It was started as a language that can communicate across platforms. They use C as the start point. Yeah, that probably sounds about right.
Did we use that one or did we make it?
Personally, I've never written Java myself. I mean, I've seen some syntax and tried to read some code, but I've never written it myself, so my Java skills are non-existent.
Chris is not very good at coding. No. He's not very good at coding, so.
What? But I have a bit of experience with
He's also not very good at flying planes.
No. That was bugs. That was not
I'm
my
not going to blame bugs, it was just you not being able to fly a plane properly. We've been playing Far Cry 5 together as the co-op, and I was able to fly a plane and not get it blown up, but every single time Krista was in control of the plane, it blew up straight away, so...
We were in this boss battle, it was super annoying. We were like flying up to this guy and gonna shoot him in the air, and then every time we got close to him, just the plane exploded.
Because you were the driver, you were the controller.
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty awesome.
What is this?
This is the strawberry bush, right? This is the strawberry bush.
I think it's a bit sizable. I like that it has the strawberry on it already.
Yeah, it already does have the strawberry, wherever that is. Berry placeholder. What you?
Maybe don't delete it, but just disable him. I don't know. I can delete him probably. We're not gonna have any on there yet.
He's stinky. He's stinky.
Yeah.
It's got jammy on it.
I started second playthrough of Far Cry 5 a couple of days ago. Love that game. That is awesome. You tried playing it on multiplayer? Because we got some weird experiences on multiplayer. I mean, there's like situations where we're like driving and Claire's like, Chris is screaming out, no, why are you crashing into that? I'm like, there's not a single car on the road. I'm not crashing into anything. And she's just like seeing explosions and I don't see it.
I know, just
I'm sitting right next to her. I look over at her screen. I'm like, the world is not synchronized.
I'm just like, stop crashing.
Great multiplayer, guys.
So yeah.
And good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Nick.
How you doing this morning? Are you gonna have a good, morning with your family? Some family breakfast time on Saturday morning?
Oh, yeah.
Rotten David John never played multiplayer. You should give multiplayer a shot. It's one of the few games where we bought 2 copies for the purpose of actually playing it in multiplayer, but it's been, I could say, varying success.
Yeah, varying success.
So
to speak, yeah.
Those leaves look pretty green.
They are looking pretty green. I thought they looked pretty snazzy. I'm just trying to replace all these with this green, which doesn't want me to do.
C is suggesting, or that Claire has an active imagination.
Nah. Yeah, I do have an active imagination, but it definitely wasn't for that. And also the fact that, that the NPCs that are supposed to help you always res Krista first and me last.
They got their priorities straight, that's why.
Go away, why you do this to me?
Yeah, so we managed to beat that boss battle yesterday by one of the NPCs finishing him off, because we were both dying and falling out of the plane after our plane has exploded, and it was just like this much health left on the boss dude, and yeah, our NPC finished him off while we were just running around on the ground.
So yeah.
Yeah, Far Cry went fine.
Well, we got rid of him.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
Yeah. Nick is getting things ready for breakfast.
Oh, what are you going to be making for breakfast?
Are you making croissants?
Oh, if you're making croissants, I'm going to be jealous.
Hey, Nick. Yeah.
No. So I also thought as well that, this pot looks kind of nice green.
No.
Or what about?
I like the color we have picked for it.
Oh, blue.
That's actually kind of nice.
That looks actually nice, apart from the bottom part, so... Did you add the trails to animation yet?
No, we have not. We have not gotten that far, but it was a good suggestion, and it's in my to-do list, so thank you for input, Nick.
It's in Krista's to-do list.
Not in yours?
Well, yeah, we share our to-do list. So we're going to have it so that it goes from, like...
Yeah.
Like that?
It'll look like a supernatural growth.
It'll look like supernatural growth. I mean, you've got to use an active imagination here, guys.
So we're just going to scale it.
Yeah, we're just going to scale it.
Yeah. All right. Good idea, Krista. I'll go make some croissants. Oh, you're so mean.
You're so mean.
We're going to put the oven on a few minutes before the stream ends.
Yeah.
So we can put some croissants in to have after stream.
And also petit pain au chocolat. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
We're going to make you jealous, Nick.
I've
got a hair in my tea. Ew. It's Krista's hair. It's short.
Thank you.
And it says,
oui, oui. Baguette de la ouf. Is that like baguettes with egg?
Yeah, it is, yeah. But isn't that like a joke thingy that everyone keeps saying? Like that's the only thing that they can say in French. Or something?
All right. I did not know that. Maybe it's like a German thing.
No, I've heard it many places, so no, I don't think it's a German thing.
I've not heard it before.
Yeah. Okay. So should we line them up in all the different ones, in all the different pots?
What?
Do you want me to put all of them?
I guess we should try to.
We should probably
put them in, and then we should probably like the other ones. If you expand out the outer animation parent.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. You know, we have minis, pips, and pots.
Yeah.
Maybe they should be put in with their individual pots. Or maybe there should be a separate one so we can grab them all. That might be best. Because we need to...
a separate one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a separate parent and put them all in there.
And did you know as well that...
the Welsh police, they go, hello. Because they're the only country in like Europe who does not know how to name their police. They call it Hedlu.
Oh no, they put both languages. They put the Welsh and the English. But yeah, for Krister, he had no understanding why on the ground, you know, they normally have like, you know, written on the road stop, and because obviously you're in Wales, they also have stop, araf, which means slow or stop.
Araf?
Yeah, araf. Yeah. I'm not pronouncing it very well because I've lost my accent now, so you know. But Chris was just like, I don't understand why they keep saying to stop Araf all the time. Like, well, what was the point? Like,
what is Araf done wrong?
Yeah. It's just like, that's the Welsh word for stop. Oh, okay.
The Welsh are strange people.
No, they're cool.
Guess what's happening right now?
What's happening?
Nick sending me stuff on Discord.
Oh no. What?
Is that croissant?
Is that brioche?
No, it's not. It's like...
There's bolle?
Yeah, looks like buns.
It says something bowl. I'm gonna go with bowl.
But also there, croissants on the top there.
Yeah, croissants.
Very nice.
We're jealous, Nick.
Yeah.
You're making us hungry. We might have to resort to eating strawberry bushes if you're not careful.
Yeah.
Eileen would be happy.
He called it cheese onion sandwiches. That's what it is.
What?
Cheese onion sandwiches.
Cheese union.
Yeah.
Cheese union.
I'm hungry now.
Thank you for the follow, Nathriel21.
Yes, thank you. And we have done a disservice to Indie Game Lover because we're making him hungry and it's in the middle of the night and you shouldn't eat right before sleeping.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, we have a dog situation. You okay? Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
He looks comfy.
You guys keep talking about croissants all the time. Yeah. I'm jealous.
If you keep doing this, Nick, I'll report it to the cheese police. Did you complete the entire game dev TV course or skipped a few parts? I think we just did it all.
We did it all.
But
we did all.
I do most things at like 2x speed.
Yeah.
And if I realize, for example, there's a section that I'm not interested in doing, I'll just watch it. But like 90% I will actually actively doing.
Okay, there you go.
It's very rarely the fact that I just watch it.
I'm just going to place all of these in, really. I think that's a suitable size for that tiny pot.
Yeah, because what we probably should do... I'm thinking
about, like, if its roots are going to be too big, then it'll go out of the pot. So that's kind of a bit of a disadvantage. We need to make them small.
Because if you place them all in like that, did you reset the parent? You can move them out, reset, transform on the parent, and we can... Oh, and you had double nested it? That's fine. Just reset, transform anyway. Yep. But take it out of the pots...
Take it out of the pots?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, move it up there.
You want to take it out of the pots, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, now let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Okay, go cuddle. Distract everyone. Greetings from Greece. You guys are full-time indie game devs?
Well, we're full-time running our business. And our business does more than game dev.
Yeah, we run summer reading campaigns.
Which uses gamification.
Yes.
But
So-ish game?
Almost. But we have some doggo cuddles to redeem.
So, it's important doggo cuddles, guys. There you go. I think that's kind of nice.
Hello. We stuck.
Is that a hovering bush? That is a hovering bush.
Oh, he's so soft.
I know. It's hard to let him go.
So clean. After your little shower.
He's like the Kleenex puppy. You know?
such a big difference as you watch them.
Let's keep going. Insert Doggo Cuddle to try. I wish I was half as happy with anyone as they are with each other. Also, Doug.
Oh, that is cute.
Cute. Do you guys have a Discord? No, not at the moment, but we are part of a Discord community called Game Dev Friends Club, which is linked down in our description.
No, it's not.
Twitch? Is it not?
No.
In Twitch?
No, but it's GameDevFriends.com.
Okay. It's that, if you heard that. I so want to join and talk about the roll dogs. Everybody internet says it's way too hard to go into game development. You develop for mobile as well? No, we're not developing for mobile at the moment. We did try to make one of our first games in 2012 for mobile, but we never released that.
It is true that it's hard.
It is hard.
And it's a reason we tried in the past and we failed.
Yeah, we did.
So that's part of our backstory. That was back in 2012. We worked on a game until 2014 for 2 years that we never managed to finish. That's some chill dog we got there.
I know.
I'm going to switch back here. And then we went into, we need to make money. So we made reading campaigns.
Yes.
And it's been really legendary doing that.
It has been, because it's inspiring children to read.
Yeah. And that's part like our business these days. And now we're back into game dev again where we started. So we're doing a bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think also the mobile space has changed a lot. So that was the challenge. We started like making a game for mobile, and then by the 2 years we were halfway through our mobile game, the industry had changed. Like
a lot.
You suddenly needed large marketing budgets, or like a different approach than we were doing.
Oh, there's a bigger pot here, so there's a bigger plant.
Yes, I made it a bit like varying sizes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Let's check one button. Whoops. There you go. Let's make it bigger. There you go. Is that in the center now?
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the center. I like that. Yeah.
But I think like a good approach to game dev in general is make sure that first that you are comfortable with, if you have a part-time job, or that you can have a long runway, because you will need a lot of luck, a lot of patience, a lot of time.
Can you turn off Synergy on your thingy? Because I keep
it's turned off.
Okay, because it keeps going over to your computer.
Does it? Then you need to quit it on that one.
Okay.
Sort of like mouse sharing. You probably find it if you go in here into Task Manager and look for Synergy.
Scrolly. Synergy. There you go.
Yeah.
Oops. And task.
Sorry, little technical difficulties. We've got it sorted now.
We get it sorted. I'm just planting. I'm just planting my little strawberry bushes,
Estimated time for a game to be released. I guess you go with beta first. No, don't be sorry for asking too much. Keep asking. You're welcome.
So it's strange that you just ended that question with that, and I realized you were probably reading the rest of the question.
No. But this game was supposed to be released last October, November.
Yeah.
That failed. So that's how experienced we are with game development. We thought it was going to be a 1 to 2 month game. Here we are quite a few months later, and we're still not finished, but we're getting towards the finishing line.
We are. This is final cutscene, so.
Also, our ambition is a bit we plan to release this game as pay what you want. Because this game is just as much a learning experience for us. And also learning, for example, how do we market it? How do we do everything? So we're not... Our goal with this project isn't to make money, but to make experience.
Make cute games! That's what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Make cute games. I don't like the fact that this is in the way.
Maybe move it a little bit.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move it.
There we go.
There you go.
It's good. All the little...
And obviously this is very motivational for the strawberry bushes to have a bit of music. Classical music helps them grow,
But also this game, I'm not sure if we're doing a beta of it, because
I think we're just...
this is a game where beta doesn't make that much sense. It's a story, and you play through it, and then you're finished. And while there might be some bugs, we can fix and patch them, etc.
Yeah. Should we start to try and get them to all...
This game doesn't need any balance changes. You can't lose. But for example, Carrots from Heaven is a game I worked on last summer. That one I released into the beta. And thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting.
The indie game lover.
Yes.
Why did they lowercase it this time around? That's confusing, man. Streamlabs lowercased it, so I found it harder to read.
I'm not sure what logic they apply.
Oh, now you can use our emojis. Oh, Mr. Pips love.
Yes. Oh, the best emojis. And we can add in more emojis.
Nick says he can playtest if you need.
Yeah.
As long as you also send us croissants.
Right. So I think we will do some like private playtesting with friends, etc. And maybe people on stream here if they won't have access to the game. But I won't be like publishing an official beta because I don't think it's necessary for this game.
Shoot.
And also some of the reason is once this game is finished, even if it's not perfect, it's finished. Because we need to move on and keep creating and sorry, am I distracting?
No, I'm just saying we should start trying to get these start working because now I've finished my work.
Yes, I think I explained my point.
Yeah. So we're gonna have them. Do we want to have them changing at different times, similar to what we've done with the other one, or?
So I'm just trying to visualize it a bit here. They jump in, then obviously there's a time lapse.
Time lapse, yeah.
Yeah. Are we gonna make any cool visualization for this time lapse? Because
what we could do is we could do more in the background that it changes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the lighting changes in the background rather than this itself, so they just like start coming up, but you see that there's stuff happening in the background at the time.
What I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
And for that, I was thinking that they all need to jump in, and then they need to like be a second, and then they need to start growing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So need to be a little delay there, but they should grow at different rates.
They should do. Yeah.
Obviously
we need to make sure that all of them have gone into the pots in a way. So maybe what we should do is maybe put it that when they collide with it, that then it starts up.
You can probably use the same timers because we have an offset timer.
Okay, we have an offset timer. Okay, but will that be randomized or is that per one?
It'll be the same randomness as their animation,
okay, let's
which I think is okay to use. So if you
here, update positions.
So it's serialized. Which is why I don't see it.
Serialized, okay.
But can you just rename this to bushes? Because we're going to string reference it.
Oh, sorry. If I can spell bushes, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
so if you go on the parent, which is where this is, you see there, timing offset is like 0.1723, 4.5, 4.6, 5.
So we can utilize that for each of them in a way then.
I was thinking that's a good timing offset to use.
Yeah, that's true.
We could potentially scale it down a bit so they're closer together.
Maybe, but
just apply a multiplier to it and then it's just,
But like where are we having it in here then, that it does that?
Yeah, so we probably maybe want to serialize another field for like a second offset from the beginning. So like the intro starts or the cutscene starts and then we wait 8 seconds and then we start.
The growing?
The growing.
Yeah,
or maybe we should just make a new set of serialized fields and just type in the timings manually.
For the bushes to start appearing? We could do. So then we can actually have this like 1 second after this one and,
Yeah.
So it's not, so this one, like, for example, the 0 and the next one is 1.
Yeah. Or I was thinking, they'll be in real time, so the animation will have to play out and then they start, but like we need to take the full duration into account.
One of the first things we need to do is we need to make sure the bushes obviously are disabled, so they don't appear.
Yeah.
But we don't want them to all appear at the same time, so we probably want to set them as not the actual thing itself, but these individual childs.
Yes.
To be.
So you can see, I think there's some places we do that. No, we don't do that.
Nick says get the longest delay, add 1 second, and then 1/4 of the original time.
Yeah, but then there might be that the first one starts growing while the other ones are still jumping, which is what I was thinking.
We want to have them all that they grow. Like
they all finish jumping and then they all start growing, but a little bit random. Thank you for following, Poison.
Thank you for the follow, Poison31.
Yes.
Z says croissant is the new currency along with toilet paper. No, we don't need toilet paper. We just need croissants. That's all we need.
Exactly.
Or any other type of, good pastries. We need good pastries, guys.
I like that Eileen said I can squish berries if you need. I didn't see that.
No.
That would be part of the playtesting.
Rotten Dave, do you have your next game planned out? We have a game idea.
We have an idea. And we haven't planned it because we will get too excited.
Yeah. So that's why we haven't, because we've done it in the past. We're like, we got this cool idea, let's plan it all out.
No,
and then
we've written down some basics and be like, put it in a drawer and leave it alone. But it's about ice creams, what do you call it?
Delivered by boat.
The boat ice cream.
Boat ice cream.
Instead of the ice cream truck, it's ice cream boat.
You always say, no, not to me. I never get anything I want.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But you can get croissants then, but we can't give you squished berries. That's unfair, I'm afraid. That's cruelty to berries.
Exactly.
We must support the right of berries. Actually, as a matter of fact, we've been eating less
berries?
Yeah, strawberry jam.
That's a good point.
Since we started making Mr. Pips.
I think it's influencing us. That's what's happening, yeah.
I want squished berries!
No!
No.
Right.
You can squish the strawberry branch. Or bush, I meant. Yeah.
Oh, one thing which is a problem here.
Yes.
So, this one are all in kind of random order.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's these, the minis.
Yeah.
Where are the paths, the curves here? You know, so curve 0 goes to that one.
Maybe we should show the gizmos. So
yeah, turn gizmos on. Alright.
Yeah.
So 0 goes to that one, and 1 goes to that one.
Oh.
I think I have to line that up. Unless we want to put them all in serialized manually. We have done that here. So
I think we could do that manually almost.
So then should we have a new set of transforms here, which is plants?
Yeah, I think so.
Or bushes, or what do you want to call it?
Bushes.
Yeah, just keep serializing things there then.
Keep serializing.
Just copy characters, basically it's the same one as that.
I know. I'm getting on it. You put me in the wrong area.
I am the villain.
No.
I mean, as long as you don't harm any strawberries. You can eat the blueberries, because they're
fine. Just fine.
Just leave the strawberries alone.
If the squishing berries includes the blueberries, then you're out. Yeah.
They're reckless and they don't care much. And you can also
squish jammy because nobody likes jammy.
Yeah. That's Mr. Pip's evil brother.
Bush.
Lowercase?
I know.
Bushes.
Bushes. Just bushes. I'm a back search.
Check Discord. Alright.
Check Discord.
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
That looks like a wonderful breakfast.
I want that breakfast.
Yeah.
I want that breakfast, Nick. I want that breakfast.
I'm not going to show it on the stream,
when we can travel around, once is allowed to travel around, we're coming to see you, Nick, so we can have Nomi breakfast.
Yes. I like he has his stream on the breakfast there.
Oh, that's adorable.
But for the privacy of your children, I'm not going to leave that up on the stream.
No. But just know it's a very, very Nomi breakfast, and we're super jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, super jealous.
That looks wonderful.
Yeah. Can I ask, what do you put in your croissants?
Yeah, that's an important question.
That's a very important question. And do you have hot cocoa so you can dip it?
You need to dip your croissants.
You need to dip your croissants.
Talk to you later. Food time.
Okay.
He's gone.
You can tell us afterwards what's the contents of your croissants. I'm still interested to try those cornflakes, which have chocolate insides.
Yeah,
because Eileen talks about them, and I really want to try them.
Do you want water?
Yes, please.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking ahead.
Top me up, sunshine. Oh man, I just dripped everywhere. Damn it.
Skip. We come prepared today.
I did. Cornflakes with strawberries.
No, that sounds. You can't use strawberry jam. No.
No. They crunch when eat. No, Eileen, no.
A birdie told me he has strawberry jam on his croissants. But then you can't trust birdies. Whoever made that jam is evil in the first place.
They come right up. That's my job.
Why do we have such evil viewers?
We don't have evil viewers. No, we don't have evil viewers.
But like this.
Let's talk about Easter eggs, guys. Come on.
Yes.
Easter eggs. Yeah. Don't I just serialize them? But then we need to obviously make them something. I'm not evil. I'm an owl.
Yeah. If you go back, now is the fun part. We need to figure out which order everything goes, and it's supposed to be.
We know it's going to be size 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So now we need to figure out this curve. Is going to have this one. So it's this one.
Then probably name it, or should we just pull it in?
Should I just name it number 1? Bush 1?
Yeah.
So we know that.
Or it's bush 0 if you want to match the other one. But what you can do is what Eileen, who doesn't use Unity, tips about last time. Click on the outer animation one.
Yeah, and then just lock.
Click the lock.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Wasn't it Eileen who mentioned that last time? She was upset with us not locking it.
Probably.
So if you click on curve 1.
So we've done this one. Curve 2, curve 1. Sorry.
Okay, it's the bottom, the far right one.
The far right one. So it's this one. This one. There you go. This one. So we're going to call this bush 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that work?
Not by the looks of it.
What?
You renamed the thing you locked.
Damn it! Okay, fine. I'll just...
It doesn't matter. Just pull it in.
Can I rename here?
Yes, you can.
There you go. I'll do that.
Okay, we're getting there.
We're getting there. 10 hours later.
I'm not evil. I'm an owl. There is evil, good, and an owl. And neutral. Evil. Owl. I don't see how that works, see. The difference is I get away with it. Of course it was me. The wise owl. Right.
Okay, there's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Krista entertains stream whilst Claire reorganizes stuff.
You know what?
Pretty much what happens every time.
That dog calls for more doggy cuddles.
Why?
He flopped.
Oh my gosh. This is Maurice's comfort state. When he's comfortable, he does this. And we love him for it. You're so cute, Muffins. I'm not even looking at you, but I know you're cute. Go, we'll do this. This is push number 4. Rename. Push 4. We're getting there, guys. Enjoying the free doggo snuggles that are non-redeemable right now. But if we redeemed all of them, then don't redeem them now. There you go.
I think we've been very generous today. We've been redeeming lots of free doggo snuggles. You doing okay there?
I'm entertaining myself with my own music.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Because I'm renaming stuff.
You know, that's how game dev is sometimes.
It makes you go cuckoo.
And I mean, we could have obviously done this in a much more clever way.
But we're not clever.
It's maybe not that. It's just sometimes the simple way is alright when it's just like 8 items. And you're not planning to repeat it anywhere else in the game.
There you go. Done. Done.
Nice.
So now we can
unlock it. Good.
The water.
So, how should we go about that then?
What we should do is we should do the git commit time whilst Clara goes for a... Oh, I haven't got the jingle yet.
There's git commit when there's pippy time. Git commit when there's pippy time. No.
Oh my god, no.
Z had an excellent suggestion last time that we need a jingle for whenever we are going to git commit.
Yes.
But it seems like we haven't come up with a jingle yet.
Come up with a crap jingle.
Well, we need a melody for this.
We do need a melody for this.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my god, no finish. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
If anybody sends over a jingle, we can probably figure something out.
No.
Or maybe, you know, we can hook it up to the stream so it's proper with like a little video and everything. I need to do that. We have some clips of like random stuff.
Maurice, does your paw smell of popcorn? Yeah, they smell of popcorn.
I'm committing this as place plants in the pots. I think that's a great commit message.
Okay, now I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Bye. Let's go.
Oops. There we go. I'm trying to find back to there. Clicking on all the wrong buttons. Right, we have pushed our changes. Should we do some coding while Claire is out? I think we should. So we want to animate this, but we should use tweening, shouldn't we? Didn't we tween last time? No, we manually programmed the... Oh yeah, last time we... Oh, I'm trying to understand this. It's been a week since I looked at this piece of code. We're making an easing function using a cubic easing, and we're calculating a position along the path, and then we're updating the character's position. Okay, but when this is complete, right, how do we know when this is finished? Because this will keep looping forever. I need to know when those animations are done. Claire's bathroom trip means new git commit for the awesome Mr. Pips, who's gonna be the next hit. Mic drop. That was actually quite good, except I didn't read it very well, but you know. Don't code when Claire's out. You get hurt. I'll be worried now. Right. I think we should just make a new set of timers. Start cutscene is running, and there's a time. Ooh, we can do this. If time is less than 10 F.
God, he's broken everything.
I figured out a very good hacky solution for this. Else, grow all the little. Read it out, the Z ones. Try to rhyme it.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I did try it.
Claire's bathroom trip means a new git commit for the awesome Mr. Pip, who's gonna be the next hit. Mic drop.
I made myself cringe. Right. I think it was a valiant effort right there.
I do like it. You gotta have, like, you know, rapper, you know. I feel like, yeah. Don't code when Claire's out. You can get hurt.
That'll be part of the rhyme as well. Whoa.
Boop.
Oh, that hurt.
Did not hurt. The boop. Boops do not hurt. Look at Moritz.
But I think now we should do tweening.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which means we need the tween library or something. Don't we have? Where did we else use tweening?
We used it. Oh God. Did we use it in the intro?
Tween hype. You remind me of someone so much when you go.
When you go weird. Who do I remind you of? I go weird.
Who of us go weird, or both of us?
We both go weird. We become weird.
Right. We have no filter.
We have no filter.
Yeah.
Do we not have filter?
Well, less
filter.
Mm.
Grow the little bushes. Okay, that's a nice comment. I like that. But I think we were tweening either in like the intro, which is there, or we were doing it in Play Raft.
You know what we can do?
Yeah.
Search. Control F. How do you search the entire?
That one, isn't it? All open dot current project.
Current project. Tween.
Do tween.
What's
Ice melt.
The ice melting. Ah, yeah. This was the one Z was helping us with. And thank you for the follow, Dreamer Jack.
Thank you for the follow, Dreamer Jack.
Look at this.
Apparently it's me who's weird. But who do I remind you of then? Will you tell me now?
Maybe I said real life person she knows.
Real
It'd
life.
be a bit hard to describe, I think.
Yes, probably. Probably someone I don't know.
Right.
Maybe I do know it. Krista didn't use his funky little monkey little thingy.
What do you mean?
Well, the control dot to fill it all in for me.
Sorry.
When you booped Krister. I always boop Krister. But we always make sure to wash our hands beforehand. Is
it wash your hands before boopins?
Boop bump. My hair is irritating.
I'm trying to look up do tweens.
Krister, you are controlling. This is a disaster.
Well, you haven't stolen the controls back again. I'm looking up at documentation. Husband abuse.
You told me to touch yourself.
Got a rough life here. Yeah, well, Evelyn did warn me. She wrote it right there, didn't she? Don't code when Claire's out.
Exactly, you get hurt.
You get hurt.
You get hurt. I don't know what you're researching. What are you researching?
I'm not gonna tell you now. When you booped Krister, but it's cute.
I don't know what you were researching. What were you researching?
If you go back to the code, you might comprehend it a bit more.
I was gonna comprehend it, yeah. You're gonna try and do tween something.
Yeah. Well, obviously...
We don't want a sequence. Do you want a sequence?
No, we don't want a sequence, but we just want to do like the scale. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this back again.
Sorry. Now you mess everything up.
Oh, shush. Shush, Krista, there you go. There you go. So what are you saying, sir? Do you want to... See, you distracted me from messing things up.
Yeah, this is off screen still. Keep going.
There you go, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
So you see there, for example, he just do
sequence tween and nest tween, yeah.
transform.do move x. So we would, for example, probably do like do scale.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
So we'll just see if we can scale here. Whoops. Oh shoot, I can't spell.
Yeah, see there it is. Click on that one. Well, it tells us you can scale.
Well, okay, fine. Can I cut?
You can surely write it. It's DO scale. No, I think it's on the transform.
So.
But it's always on the transform of all little bushes, and only this is supposed to run one time. What Chrome extensions do you have installed for dark mode? I use myself
Dark Reader.
Dark Reader. I can show it right here on the laptop. This one. I use it both in Vivaldi and in Firefox. I really enjoy it. It's really easy to like turn it off for like an individual page, or on or off the whole thing. So yeah, that's the one I use.
This one, I want to show you this. Oh no, more newsvisual.com.
Cheeky.
Yeah, I don't want faces. Whoops, not laptop. No,
Should I
desktop.
help you?
There you go. Got it. Yeah. So what did we kind of conclude on?
I think it's if you do this transform.do scale. See? And oh, she looks so angry. I won't touch the keyboard.
Transform.
See?
Yeah. Okay. And then what else do we need to do with it? What does it say?
It takes a vector tree. It's a function.
It's a function and it's a float.
But I also think it takes the time.
Yeah, well, let's have a look again. What did it say? Oh my god. There you go. It takes a vector tree to and then a float duration.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to have scale. We need a 2. What do we want it to have? 100%? 10? 1F? I don't know.
So the funny thing here is we need to...
Because we were doing scale.
When the cutscene starts, we need to set all the scales to 0.
Yeah.
But we need to have a memory of all the old scales.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then once this starts, we then need to loop through all of them, set this tween to go for X duration. Right?
Yeah, okay.
I think this should be a separate function, not do it in the update loop.
I don't think we should be doing the update loop. So, you know what? We're going to just take all this. And we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to call, growing bushes. Should I for that?
Yeah, but why are you doing it there?
I'm going to call the function
All right.
first. Growing bushes. Like that.
Problem is that it calls every frame. Am I going to keep complaining?
You're going to keep complaining.
Oh, here's a good idea. We can start a coroutine.
We could.
That might be a good approach.
Yeah. Should we do that?
Yeah. So if you delete the if statement with the time and everything there.
This one, okay.
Yeah, let's do this as a coroutine.
But you had update positions here. What was this for?
Yeah, just let that one be there.
Okay, so I'll get rid of this.
Yeah.
I'll just copy this.
Yeah, and remove the if statement.
There you go.
Because it doesn't really matter, update position keeps running. It's supposed to indent it once.
Yes.
There we go.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Food has been ravaged. I'm back. Ooh, glad to hear that, Nick. I hope no strawberries were harmed in the making of your food.
No, I don't know why it's complaining.
It's because you're missing a semicolon.
Missing a semicolon there, that's why.
And also the function things.
The function things?
Yeah, but you can do that with the tree 1 and 1f for the time being.
1f.
Vector tree dot 1.
Dot 1.
Yeah.
There you go. And then 1f.
Comma 1f, yeah. So it scales to size 1 over 1 second. But obviously we're scaling the wrong thing. We're scaling this one. We want to scale all the little berries.
Yeah.
So
little berries, you mean all the little bushes?
All little bushes.
Yes.
So we're going to loop the bushes.
We're going to loop the bushes. So, we want to loop it in here, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I have copied? Just that. Okay, that's fine. So, I'm going to loop through them all. Here's the coroutine.
You don't have any examples?
No, I don't. And I'm really bad at writing just the coroutine part of it.
So we switched it from private void to private enumerator. Well, Claire found it elsewhere.
Found it, yeah. Just here. Like that.
Yeah. And then we need to like yield new time, wait for seconds, 10 seconds or something.
That's at the end, isn't it?
Right.
Yield weight, there you go.
Yeah, you got it there.
Got it there, I got it there.
So you can do that do that at the beginning of
The
it.
beginning? Okay, let's just do that then.
Right, because we want to start off this function by waiting 10 seconds, and you should probably
10
call
seconds.
this at the beginning of the cutscene.
Where is that? Start cutscene, right at the beginning, before everything else?
Yeah, or like right below toggle a cart or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
And you need to start coroutine, don't you?
Oh yeah, I gotta write that, don't I?
Yeah. While having breakfast, I put away the tablet. That is good to hear, Nick. That's how it should be at family time. We used to call our youngest Baby Strawberry. Oh, that is cute. And her favorite fruit is strawberry as well. Oh, yeah, that is very sweet. I love that.
I got that all done then.
Yes.
Yeah, I started a routine there. I got that. Yeah, that seems all fine. It's good.
I think that's cool. That makes it, delay for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we can loop through all the bushes. So you can probably do like 4 bush in.
4 bush. Oh shoot, come on.
Var bush, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Bush in bushes?
Bushes, yeah, probably.
I think so.
Probably works. Okay. See if I can do this. I did it.
Yeah.
Why is it 4 each?
Yeah, 4 each, isn't
I
it?
thought so.
Sorry.
Not for each.
I've been writing too many languages lately. Switching all the time. Get so confused.
It's just like some languages they don't have really the use for 4 each and others do.
Then instead of
for each
transform scale should be bush scale, shouldn't it?
Yes. Bush scale?
Yeah, no, what we've written down below there.
Oh yeah, sorry, you mean I should probably copy that up above really.
Yeah, but you don't need transform part of it. Because the bush is a transform.
I know. I'm working on it.
Right, sorry for saying it.
I'm working on it. There, I'm just gonna move this comment up because I actually do like it.
Yeah, and delete the rest of that. We don't need it.
You sure? You sure?
I think it's cool.
Okay, we'll remove this down. The big chunk of horrible code.
Because what we also could do in that for each loop, by improving on it, would be to yield a little wait for a second, so they all start at different times.
Yeah, okay. Right? Should we do that?
Let's just play this first and see if it works.
Let's see if it works. But when we start, they will still be enabled.
Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with this one step at a time.
One step at a time, okay. We'll do one step at a time.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
How's people doing today, this morning? I know that a couple of people have a nice breakfast, etc. Right, now it's going to start scaling after a few seconds.
Oh my god!
Results were made!
Well, yeah, it's a bit oversized strawberry bushes.
Oh.
But yes, it seemed to work. So I'm just wondering whether we should set them to have like no size and then so we probably need to do that then, reset them, but then we need to make sure we have the original one. Unless we put that into serialized fields.
No.
No, okay.
No, we're not doing that in serialized fields. Nick liked the scaling bushes.
Yes.
What we can do is we can loop through that at the beginning and just make a list which we append it to, and then we fetch from that list afterwards.
So do the same thing here, or just put it in?
Copy that those lines.
Those lines.
Yeah. Yep. And up in the start.
Oh yeah, in the start. Okay.
In the start.
There.
No, I think we need to do before starting at the very start.
The very this start.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then. I'm not gonna do it that. I'm gonna do it here.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna put the transform
dot. No, it is the transform. It will be. Is this local scale? I think we should be messing about with.
Is it local scale?
When you do tweening of scale, does it do local scale or does it do global scale?
Times 20.
Size divided by 4. Yeah, it sounds about right. We need to probably make it slower and less big.
Yes. Yeah.
We're gonna make it to the original sizes, which is why we need to have a list of vector trees. Because we can assign this one to, if we make a list on the top here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you call it like list bush sizes or something.
Do you want to have a float? Yeah.
No, vector tree.
Okay, we don't want that. Oh, there you go. I just didn't want to do the spelling. There you go. So
right, so you do bush sizes dot add and then add this into the bracket. You can add it to the list. There we go. It's good, Johnny.
Good, Johnny. Why am I suddenly Johnny?
You're my new favorite friend. What? You don't want to be Johnny? It's fine.
Look, Winky made a weird sound.
Oh, yeah, Morris is a banned post. Where is he?
You know, he's comfortable for the majority of the stream, so he's over in his crate.
He's in his crate, okay.
You guys are probably the second biggest game dev live stream on Twitch right now.
Woo! That's awesome. I need to check this out.
Check this out, yeah. Even though we have no idea what we're freaking doing the majority of the time. Ow, ow.
That's not what we expected when we were, started our streaming last summer.
Yeah, well, we had almost nobody watching, and we were like talking to ourselves, like.
Well.
Guta. Be respected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've added it into a list. We're going to do anything else with it? We're going to retrieve it later on, I guess. So we can just leave that as is, do we?
No, but and then on the second line there, we should set the scale to 0.
Oh, of course.
But obviously, also not transform local scale, it should be bush.
Bush.local scale?
Yeah.
No, bush.local scale. And then just set it. Is that how you do that?
No, equal to vector 3.0.
3.0, not lerp. There we go. Oops, shoot. Wrong
But I'm talking about line 39.
Line 39.
This is what you do transform local scale. You're storing the scale of the parent.
So I need to put push sizes? No, I'm confused. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you said I was supposed to do this one, so I'm confused now.
No.
Okay.
There we are. The bush is local scale.
The bush is local scale.
Sorry.
Yeah. Woo, everyone open 3 more streams on all devices. It's like 9:29 in the morning. Of course you're going to go right. Install Twitch on your grandmother's tablet and tell her to stand by. Or just tell your grandmother to watch it anyway. It's good entertainment.
We do
especially when we talk about croissants.
We do stream at a bit unorthodox time. I guess that's in our favor. But then again, it's like, it's the time we're the most energetic.
Yeah.
And we really like this time. It's picked for our convenience more than anything.
Our convenience. Picked for our convenience. There you go. Seal of approval. Got
yeah.
That.
So I think that's going to work.
Yeah, I think so. But then we need to also refer to that then, surely. But should we just see if that worked or did anything? I guess it didn't.
Yeah, we'll have just make the beginning of the animation, make them small.
Yeah. It's 6:31 p.m. here, down under, so it works for me at least.
Oh, that is nice.
Well, that didn't work. Or maybe...
It's
no,
gonna come...
no. None of the animations worked.
Oh, there's
probably an error.
Yeah.
What did it say? I didn't read it. Object reference not set to instance of object.
That's strange.
Have we maybe renamed them something wrong?
Line 39.
Line 39. Yeah, I had it open a second ago. Line 39. Bushes.add bush. Have we named it wrong somewhere?
Oh, we are looping through... No, we're looping through bushes, which is our array. Is that not how you loop through it?
Bush sizes is our list there. Bushes.
Where's the bug here? Oh yeah, bush sizes is not initialized. It needs to be equal to a new list.
Oh, okay. So just
new list, yeah.
Like that?
2 words.
Oh, why is it not that? Okay.
And then press tab or enter or something. Yeah,
there you go.
And then call it. Needs to be a function. There we go.
Code in here.
It's 4 a.m. here, right? Thank you for being up so late and hanging out with us anyway.
Tell your grandma you love her instead.
Aww. That is cute.
I'll tell in the chat here, Eileen. Aww.
I can joke about it, but my grandmother's died a long time ago, I'm afraid. Oh. Yeah, that's how it is sad with grandmothers.
Yeah. Mine died a few years ago.
Yeah.
But I still got one grandmother.
Yes. They're handy.
They're handy. Especially when my French grandmother. She makes some damn good jam.
She makes the best jam.
Best jams ever.
Apricot jam. And fig jam.
Yeah. So give your love to all the grandmas and grandpas out there.
My grandfather just got the virus. Ooh. We're all holding out here.
Okay.
It's totally my grandfather's fault. All right.
The grandmother's fault. And we're angry.
Oh. Don't be angry though, but yeah, it's very sad.
Just give love. Remember that's what's important. Give everybody love. Even if it's not hug love at the moment, but social distancing. Hope he gets well soon.
Yeah.
Don't be bad, be supportive. Can't change things now.
Yes. Exactly.
Be positive, because that will help anyone who's
It helps boost the immune system with positivity rather than anger.
Negativity and anger, yes. Yeah, so maybe it worked now.
Maybe it worked now.
It worked now. I just heard a from the thingy.
You can turn the volume up. Okay, let's see.
Oh,
it worked.
But worked, yeah.
They were tiny.
They were tiny.
We need to set them to the scale to the right amount now, though.
We need to, yeah. But I'm not sure. I mean, I think it looks kind of cool, you know?
But it seems like it's a bit late, so maybe it should be like 5 seconds instead of 10.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying the wheeze. Sorry. Yeah. What'd you say, sorry?
Maybe it should be like 5 seconds instead of 10.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, if you move it like a few pixels to the left of this window, you won't struggle with that.
I know.
There you go.
You told me off about it earlier, so I'm like, meh. So instead of 10, we should probably put 5. And now we want to have the scale so it's not to 1, which we currently have, but we want to have it to the bush local scale.
Mm-hmm. Well, it will be... No, if you scroll up, we need to access bush sizes array at the right index.
Yeah, okay. So if we put it in here, maybe we need to do it here. Like that, but we don't need to add.
No, it's going to be square bracket, and then we need to do the index. But the index, obviously, we don't have because of how we've written our for loop.
Yeah, okay, so...
but I think let's see if I remember C#. You do like var and a bracket around, on there.
On here?
Yeah. No, like after bush, I think it is.
After bush here, square bracket.
No, comma, and then var I or something. Is that how you do it? No.
No, it doesn't.
You can't do this in C#, can you?
No, you can't.
Well, we could do an index counter.
We could do an index counter.
Hey, Nick, was this the thing that you set up for us so you could do anyway? Or was this... Yeah, we should do like what David John suggests.
Int I equals... Okay.
But we could also just do... like the one below there. That line 82.
Yeah, that one we could do.
That might be better for us.
So if I just put that in here...
Mm-hmm.
Just... Can I use a for each or no? I have to use 4.
Yeah, and instead of paths... No, just 4.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Instead of path length, we just do...
Bush sizes?
Yeah, or bush...
Yeah, because that would... Bush sizes is the length of it, isn't it?
That one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're missing a scroll at the end.
Sorry.
I just thought I'd let you know.
No.
And then here we can probably assign var bush equals to bush's square bracket I or something. That's probably the better way to do it.
Like that?
Yes. Alright, chat blew up with lots of suggestions.
I don't have to react, I don't. Okay. I'm so glad the wholesome couple to get me through it. Oh, thank you. Good morning. What you making? We are making a cute little strawberry game.
Strawberries look horrifying when they sprout. Yeah, we're working on that.
No need to react, it's just BS from her. Okay. Same, good luck with the situation, hope everything works out. Yes, this is motivational. Positivity and everything.
Hi, they're making a cute game about the strawberry. Yes, thank you for helping out, Nick.
Thank you, Rotten David Jones, for your code.
Mm-hmm.
A game about a strawberry. Awesome. For some reason, I read dinosaur because I saw Dr. Javasaurus. And so I read a game about a dinosaur. I was like, we're making a game about a dinosaur?
Nick says we should use this code instead of doing this.
I'm
sorry, Nick. But this works now.
Krista and Clash remember Saturday morning whilst they work in a game. Strawberries look horrifying when they sprout. Well, yes, if they grow at rapid speed like we currently have, then yes, it does. Too much productivity, go.
We are the biggest game dev stream. Woo!
Ooh!
Yeah.
Have we beat the earthquake live thing yet?
I don't know. We will have a look here.
Hello, Meetingo. Yeah. Oh, I think your internet is breaking. That's what happens when we get to the top, eh?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be careful with our internet connection.
Yeah, but Chris is just like going all over the place with that.
Let's see here. Oh, there we are. Yeah, cute.
We're just unhappy about this. Is our internet still breaking? Yeah, should we try and do this bush sizes before we have the productivity dog cuddles?
Yes.
So I got this one.
The dog cuddles are coming up, guys.
Coming up.
This.
So we've done this.
Oh, you delete. Wait
delete this?
No, Oh, so you need to do bush sizes, square bracket.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, wasn't it? And then put the I in there. Yeah, and that's supposed to delete the rest of the line.
Okay.
Right. That. Yeah, but that's supposed to go where this says vector 1. On the line below.
This one?
No.
What, you confusing the fudge out of me? Okay. Right.
I'm trying to say, the bush's size is I. It's supposed
to be in the vector tree.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be here, and there you go. Like this?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
Like that? I think I got it.
I think we got it. And then we should probably reduce the time, make 3 seconds or something for the time being.
3 seconds here?
Or maybe it's good 1.
3 seconds
Let's just go with 1 second.
3 seconds. I'm going to put 3 seconds there.
Why doing it there?
Because you said a different one, so now I'm going to do that there.
Alright.
A nice dev stream as I enjoy my morning coffee. It's 9:37 here in Sweden. You're at the same time as us? We're in Norway, so...
Yes, we're in the same time zone. Is it not happening?
Let's have a look. There's no errors yet. What's happened to my cursor?
Where is your cursor? It's the game is stolen it. Why is it not happening?
It's not even running any errors neither.
The time is running. See there?
Yeah. Let's just pause and try again. Unassigned reference here.
Alright,
No.
that might be it.
That's just for the camera.
Yeah, but if that happens, then... Oh no, it might be fine. It came now.
Came now, so it's fine. It's fine.
Strange.
I'm also from the north. Although it's Iceland for me, not Sweden.
Ah.
Awesome.
Yes.
We got lots of Nordics here today.
Did it work?
No, but not the next part where it's supposed to grow.
Oh, could it be... Let's see. If we look at these bushes, yeah, their scale hasn't applied.
So maybe it's because they don't know it.
Oh, we see when I try to scale it up, Claire?
Oh,
Might that be related?
might be.
Because if you scale something to the size of 0, maybe it doesn't like that. Maybe it needs to be scaled to like 0.0001.
1, maybe. Maybe. I pinned the code in Discord, says Nick.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
Belgium here, so what's the game concept?
Claire can talk while I code.
It's a cute little strawberry game where you play as a strawberry who's trying to find his purpose in life, pretty much.
It's a little story adventure where you walk around the strawberry, exploring the world and go rafting.
And trying to find your purpose in life.
Yeah.
And doing random stuff to...
And at the moment we're working on the cutscene for the
final cutscene.
end of the game.
Spoilers.
Yes.
And if you're wondering what all the wees are, that's from the blueberries in the distance for some reason.
Nick has pinned a message. Yes, this is what Nick made for us. Look at this wonderful piece of code. Here we do pips.each, and then you get both the index and the pip.
The purpose in life is 42. Don't tell Mr. Pips, he doesn't know this.
This is a secret.
This is a secret.
Yep.
He's going to have to discover that. Looks like it's scaling down. No, it's just at 0.
Definitely 0.
It's just not changing. Right, I got to redeem this dog cuddles. It's like way...
Whoa, we have forgotten the dog cuddles.
I know. But it's a scale, is it that?
Oh.
0.01.
Claire.
Yeah.
They have lost their scale now.
What?
No.
How have they lost their scale?
How their scales ended up in this? That was in play mode. Right, we need to set their proper scales then.
I didn't do it. I think they set their thingy in play mode.
I didn't either.
They've been reset.
Well, we gotta fix this.
There you go. I'll do redeem doggo cuddles. Meanwhile. But Morris isn't here today, so Rinky is going to have to take all the doggo cuddles.
Oh, Morris is coming.
Oh. Incoming, Karen. Come on, cuddles, little muffins. Come on, here they go. Hello, Morris. You really just wanted to come for the snuggles, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I signed up for.
Sorry, I forgot to switch the dog cam.
It's bad. Oh, yeah. Did I scratch your ear too much, muffins?
Yes, we do have that code in the project already, I think, Nick. So we should probably be able to use it. But yeah, I should probably rewrite it after stream to get it working with that one instead of doing this approach that we're doing here. That would be a good idea.
Suddenly Morris likes snuggles on dog cam.
Let's see if this works.
Did I scratch your ear too much? Did it work?
It did work.
Yay!
Except you changed the wrong timing.
Well...
I'm gonna... Let's see. It happened again. Oh, you know what?
What is it? Is it resetting it? Or...
This code runs in execute in edit mode. That's what's happening. If we go back to desktop here, execute and edit mode. And the reason we had execute and edit mode is because on this piece of script we have this time thing where we can preview the animation paths.
No, okay.
So I can scroll on the top right there and see the animation play in slow motion. Great idea. Until you run into an issue where, yeah, it messes up all our scales all the time. Right, I'm gonna remove that line and say, never touch this ever again. Do not run in edit mode. Sad face. Messes with the scale of our bushes.
Sorry, I've been doing tricks and I realised you weren't on the account.
Oh, god manna.
Sit. Yeah, now she's super excited. Come here. Sit. Boop.
But it's so wholesome when you think about 42 being in ASCII. I'm not sure what 42 is like in ASCII. I'm not familiar enough with ASCII apparently. I like those a lot. That Caesar dog looks enormous, but the teeny dog is just so tiny. Yeah, that is more the case. She says,
mega boob, I got mega boob stretch.
I might need more sleep. Or do I run? Or do run, but keep the local scale as private const and reset it on start. I guess we could do that. Trying to make sure that it doesn't get affected in edit mode. It's just our mistake for letting that happen. So that means the answer to the question is, what is the meaning of life? All right. Oh, it's a star character in ASCII. Okay.
Oh, you're
right.
So good.
That is clever. Anything you need it to be.
Okay.
I like that. I was not aware that 42 was star. Mind blown, yeah. You guys having fun over there?
Yeah.
Winky. Hey, the kitty Pete.
Yeah.
I just came. Hello, Lupo. Well, welcome. How you doing this morning or night, whichever it was for you? I didn't know you knew the answer.
What's alive? The universe and everything?
Yes. The answer is Mr. Pips.
Ah, of course.
With stars.
With stars?
Hmm.
With stars, what?
I'm trying to fix the scale again.
Good morning, Getso77. Good morning.
There we go.
I think yeah, you can probably change camera now, but she's having a good scratch there.
All right. Going back to the desktop. I was trying to figure out which of the bushes I have to scale more.
Why?
Because I managed to mess up the scale again.
Again? Oh yeah, because of the run in the...
Yeah, in edit mode.
Ah.
Let's see, which is the one on the left here? There, number 4.
Number 4.
There we go. Okay, we're good now.
We're good.
Should this one be a bit bigger?
That should be really big.
Like this?
Yeah. That's the Mr. Pips mega bush.
The mega bush.
The mega bush.
Alright, this looks good to me.
I think I need to take another break, so you
what?
can continue doing your... What does that say at the top? I need to see this comment. Do not run in edit mode.
Yeah. It's not important for us to run it in edit mode. It was important when I was working on the other part of it, but not anymore.
Your dog is itching a lot. Yeah, she actually does this when she's trying to get attention.
Yeah.
So, because I just did lots of snuggles, she now wants lots of attention.
Those might be related to that we had a shower yesterday.
No, that too.
That if her skin is a bit dry after the shower.
But otherwise, that's fine. It's perfectly normal. She does not have fleas.
Whoa, that's diabolical. Hello, Draco Malfoy.
I wonder what it would look like if you rotated a bit whilst growing to give it a more organic feel.
That's a good idea. Yeah, and that's not so hard to do because we could just do rotate.
Oh yeah. Whoa, we put the sound too high.
Wow.
Thank you for the follow, Getzel77. Hello, Draco Malfoy. Chris is Chris the Draco Malfoy?
Yeah, who's the Draco Malfoy? That's what I was wondering as well.
Where are you guys from and what do you do? I'm from Wales and Krista is from Norway, but we live in Norway.
We live in the Ouija land.
What are we doing? We are making games. And also summer reading campaigns for children.
But this is games.
This is games. Wheels! Yeah, wheels. No worries, you're awesome. Aw, thank you, Kenzo.
That is nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that because that's the one thing I really cannot pronounce. So, but I did my master's in Cardiff. Oh, it's so awesome.
Oh, really? We love Cardiff.
Yeah.
We visit it quite often.
Well, I'm from Cardiff, so bull. But yeah, Krista and I studied in university in Swansea, which is just an hour away from Cardiff. So
Swansea is even better.
Landaf Canvas. Were you in Cardiff Met or Cardiff Uni?
I don't know where Landaf campus is.
Landaf. It's in Landaf.
It's in Landaf. So the odds are we meet someday. Or we met someday. 10 years ago. That could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
Landaf Cathedral. Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
Right, let's see if this is working now.
Or you could also grow really slowly, set time scale, and use and have sunrise and sunsets whilst they grow.
That's kind of the plan. It's not planned to feel like it is right now. I think it needs to be a little bit slower.
My nickname is a tasty tea.
That's a good nickname.
Is a chai. Yeah, it sounds tasty. Mm.
Yeah.
Use huge. Used to huge.
My favorite thing about Landaf, the huge 24/7 Tesco. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the thing about shopping in the UK.
Shopping in the UK.
It's so different from here in Norway. It's like you can't buy alcohol after, what is it, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, but then again, it's like, you know, the Tesco's are huge in the UK, and then you go to France, and you go to Carrefour, and you go to Auchan, and those are ginormous. And that's what my mum is French, so she came from, you know, France, where they had these ginormous supermarkets, and then she came to the UK, and it was just like, you've got this tiny supermarket, I can't live with this. But I experienced that moving from the UK to Norway, so yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much. But then you go to Sweden.
And he asking us how we learned.
How did you learn Unity premium courses? We learned through Udemy from Game Dev TV's courses. So we got them on discount. But there was also a Humble Bundle a while back where you could get the courses.
Yes.
They were really informative and good. So we recommend them.
So we got Game Dev TV's ones, and specifically the 3D one here, Complete C#.
Why do you speak like you're from Germany?
Because we have messed up accents, I guess.
Because
I don't think we speak like we're from Germany.
No, we're definitely, I don't know. Eileen would have to tell us that.
Yeah. German accent is a bit different.
Yeah. Krista has a Norwegian accent, and I have like a mix and mash of every accent. So, you know, it's just that.
Yeah.
I needed to show my ID to buy a pair of scissors. Yeah, I could buy alcohol in Tesco. Yeah.
That is weird.
I also had a lot of friends that went in the middle of the night to go buy alcohol.
Yeah.
That was no problem. And it's just like, you just can't do that here.
Oh, so different.
It was so weird. Lupo, you learn by doing. That's what I'll say about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mostly that. But it's good to also have like a little kickstart and put you in the right direction.
Have you set a deadline for your project?
Yeah, we tried a couple of times and we gave up. Because we missed every one of them. And right now...
He says he's actually Scottish. Is Krista Scottish?
What? I think that's the secret here.
Ja, das ist fantastisk. That was atrocious. Ask me something in Norwegian, I'll do that, that's fine.
Yep. We need to make them smaller.
Smaller?
Okay, do you want to see the animation now?
Yeah, I do want to see the animation.
Yeah?
I've just been looking at the...
I'm going to maximize on play so you can really enjoy it. So it looks like this. Masterpiece. You have a little bit of randomness between each of them as well. So he comes jumping in. Okay, start growing a bit too soon, maybe?
A little bit, yeah. But that actually did look quite nice. But now we just need to do the rotation thingy.
Yeah.
People usually ask if he's from Scotland, don't they? I'm just feeding to the confusion. Yeah, that is actually true. I had forgotten that.
And they used to say that when I studied in the UK as well. I don't understand it.
Yeah, because I mean, there's lots of like Scottish in Wales as well, and it's just like, don't you know what a Scottish accent sounds like? But, no, not everyone does. Is this your first game?
First game which is big enough to be of this size.
Yeah.
Apart from back in 2012 when we made a game which we never finished.
Which was, took 2 years. Yeah.
Was a mobile game which we made a Corona SDK.
Yeah.
But that's a long time ago. So we can say this is our first Unity proper game. We've done some game jams and stuff. But
I tried getting into Unity several times, but so far no success. Too old to learn, I guess. No. You're never too old to learn. You are never too old to learn.
Exactly.
You just got to keep doing it, and getting lots of motivation from other people helps as well. No, they ask if Claire's accent is Scottish, but she's Welsh.
Ah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I do have some Scottish blood as well, so I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe secretly I am. Maybe I have got a Scottish accent as well as a Welsh accent and an Irish accent, and I'm just going to continue going down that. It looks like tomatoes on a windowsill in the flat of my mom. Aww. And she gets upset when you get her accent wrong. Other triggers use American English words and the proper English words.
Do you mind me just coding away, Claire? It's fine. This is a new take on things. Usually she's so upset when I'm coding away. What?
I am upset. I'm just hiding it.
You're just hiding it. Okay.
Hiding it. She gets her accent. I like that one. I get upset when people don't know where Wales is. And it's actually a big problem here in Norway. When I say, like, yeah, I'm from Wales, it's just like, is that in the UK? Yeah. Oh. I knew most of the areas of Norway before I moved here, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
learning well. I don't understand what's going wrong here.
I don't know what's going on.
Why is it saying that I can't do rotate on this transform here? Do I need to rotate
between the transform?
It works a bit differently. Oh, we need to tell it what type of rotation it is?
Vector 3 end value duration.
Oh, it takes a vector 3.
Yeah.
But what is it, like an Euler
And
one?
you also need to do rotate mode. No, I didn't get that.
Okay, we can also do rotate with quaternion. So
why can you not use just rotate as the name of the method?
Because we're tweening.
Yeah.
I guess.
Is there a native rotate method?
Well, there's lots of them, and they're all confusing.
Yeah.
This one takes the end value plus the duration. Yeah, I think this is the one we want.
Yeah.
So I want to do plus...
I'm going to take a quick little break.
You okay there?
Yes.
Run away, says Claire. Run away.
I'm tweening away.
Tweening away. Right, so I'm trying to do that rotation things people wanted now. Quaternion, offset rotates, and then we'll be like quaternion dot... can you add two quaternions together? New rotation. Let's call it that. New rotation. Quaternion dot rotate. Wait a second. We have the official initial rotation. This is so confusing, I find. And then we want to rotate that around the y-axis by a little bit. Then I think you do set axis angle to angle axis. I think that's set axis angle. And we want to set the vector 3 dot up by, let's put 90f. Don't know what that's going to do, but maybe this will work. It's complaints. It says it's obsolete. Well, even if it's obsolete, maybe it'll still work. It says it's deprecated, but it's not. Is it that deprecated? Maybe. Oh. Set angle is obsolete. Use angle axis instead. Okay, let's try angle axis then. Angle. I find this part so confusing. Two Euler angles. Euler angles. I just want to rotate from this position to that position. Right, maybe chat is helping out. Sorry, I've not been reading. Where were we at? Do you remember where we were in chat, Claire? You can try to catch up with it.
Rotate around local up.
That's what I want to do, yes?
Tech Box North says he'll be 48 this July. Commit time, multiply them. Start music and light show. What quaternion? Ask Google, then tell me. Quaternion is a solution to gimbal, really. But it's very difficult for me.
Yeah, and
Quads
gimbals
is
are
difficult,
tricky. Especially...
much more powerful. Euler angles. You can rotate using the angle in degrees. Euler is limited to flat precision and degrees. And do quaternion, Euler, XYZ. Do you know the No Quaternions in Game Engines article? Do you know that?
No, I've not heard about that. You can welcome to linked article if that's useful.
If it helps, Euler angles a 4D space, so have fun with that. Quaternions a 4D space. Then matrix maths. Brain explosion. By Mark Ten Bosch.
Alright.
Oh, Unity Engine 4 does all this stuff by default, but it's hidden.
Yeah.
Unreal Engine 4. My English is not good enough to get it. Oh, the article? Or no?
Or the accent.
The accent.
I think maybe this is a solution, what I've done here. It's inspired by how Dr. Java Savius was suggesting it. So thank you for the input and thank you for dropping by the stream. Let's see if we have any luck with it.
Real master love. They sent the link on Twitch.
Alright. I'll have a look here. If I can find it.
I misread that.
See if it works now.
Quaternion definition to quarantine definition. I was like, you went.
See, they rotate,
Oh! You know what we're missing now? We're missing berries.
It will get there, it'll get there.
We can just add the berries on and they'll just size up with it.
But didn't that look quite alright? I mean, they all rotate by 90 degrees, but we can make it more interesting.
More dynamic?
Yes. Because we have...
But all of them have already different types of rotations.
Yeah, but they all rotate by the same amount, which looked a bit weird. But they could rotate the same direction. I'm okay with that. But you see...
You're welcome, says Dr. Jarvisaurus.
Thank you. We can do this. Because the timing offset has like a random value for each one of them, and if you just multiply that by, I don't know, 5. So it's a bit bigger values.
Thank you.
And let's delete this old code.
Could you rotate your scene? Do you have anything else except windowsill and radio?
We only have there's a big world out there. We can show it off soon.
There's not just this.
But there's more to it. Sorry, we've been sitting here doing this cutscene all morning. Let's see how it goes. See that little guy back there?
Yeah. What is good? There's one of the blue berries.
Alright, this calls for investigation. So if we pause the game for a second, can I turn the fog on?
Yeah, I think so. There you go.
And if I just maximize here. Yeah. Right, so in the distance there, do you see something weird?
It's a bit of blue peeking.
A little bit of blue peeking through it.
There's gizmos as well, but... oh, that's still...
Oh, they found a little Easter egg. A bunch of little blueberries floating around here. Let's play the game again. Oh no. Yes. Look at them go. They look a bit messed up, don't they? They should probably have a smaller... They need more speed and small... This is weird.
Yeah.
We haven't looked at this in play mode.
Or just random value between 45 and 95 degrees to make it different every time. Also flip a coin for rotate duration.
It's a good point, actually.
Angle, I mean. Positive or negative.
We could write this in a bit different fashion, because this runs only once. So it doesn't need to be a consistent value. You could do probably random.range. No, range, isn't it?
I don't think it's range, is it? Isn't it range.random?
I think it's random dot... Okay, it's not suggesting things for me. Is that because the game is running?
Maybe. Just
random is ambiguous. Reference to Unity Engine random and system random. We want Unity Engine random.
Yeah, we do that.
Show potential fixes. We want to use Unity Engine random. Okay. Why is it? Is it because we have system included or something? Oh, we have system there. We don't need system.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so, at least.
Right, why was system in there?
Yeah, that's what I wondered too. So if we look at it now, dot
range. There you go. There you go. Now it came up now.
And we get like minus 180 degrees.
I like how the autumn trees look. Really cool.
Thank you. Well,
they're not made by us, but yeah.
We're using some asset packs and stuff in order in our game. Okay, I think I crashed everything now. It's compiling.
I create a new random first, not static. Fully qualify name. Maybe we should stop the game first before we start messing around.
We could create a...
Yo, Krister.
Yeah, but it's... No, we're still previewing here. What? I thought we were showing...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Showing off
we
the
should
world.
probably actually play the game now.
Oh, I should actually play the game instead. Yeah, okay. I'm just going back to my little cottage. Find my way back here. But do you think we should do that?
Unity version is static, I forgot.
Alright, yeah. Okay, so not a problem then.
It's not a problem.
We can write it this way, even if it looks a bit messy. Should we just see what it looks like?
Yeah. I'm so used to the .NET Framework version.
Yeah, I can imagine. I like that he's spinning there.
I know.
I think we need to fix the angle a little bit. Yeah, now they rotate in random directions. And at random times, like roughly.
Aww, looks sweet. Now we just need the strawberries. Do world animation, loop, and user actions compute in different threads?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would think so, but it's all handled by the Unity engine, so I would say I'm not quite sure.
Could say not quite sure.
Had we written the game engine ourselves, I'd be like, yeah, of course. But
we didn't.
But if anything, it would be optimized enough to handle, so user input is always in real time. Dr. Java Saurus says no, so I guess maybe not.
Maybe not.
I'm not sure how Unity handles multi-threading, so.
So I was gonna go here, and I should have a look at our prefabs. We can have a blueberry hanging on the edge of one of the bushes.
By the way, this was the article he linked earlier. Sorry, Claire.
There.
If you have a look here.
Oh, me. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize which one to me.
Let's remove quaternions from every tree engine. Well, that would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Because you would end up with this, like... Okay, I need to check this out later.
We shall read this later.
I mean, I know quite a bit about rotations, but not
you know what? I'm gonna
that
save
much.
this
But I understand that Euler angles have its limitations.
Because I think that in one of our other scenes, we have the ones without the thingamajiggy. Without the legs. Like that, see? And if I... Oh, come on, man. Why am I all the way in wintertime?
Unfortunately, I don't know the answer to this. How did I pronounce that username? Vikunjnjalshi.
Chai.
Oh,
I
Chai.
just read Chai at the end.
Oh, okay, we go with Chai. Yeah. That is outside my scope of knowledge.
Okay, let's just take this. Okay, he's just that one. Okay, I'm just gonna prefab him because it's irritated me that it's not prefabbed here. Prefab parent?
I guess so. Looks fine. Maybe we should name him. So this would be the Bush Minis or something?
Yeah, Bush Minis.
Yeah.
So I can save that then, and then I can go into the scene.
And you prefab the old ones, didn't you?
Huh?
Or no, did we prefab the old ones? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We're gonna have fun then.
What do you mean? Prefab what?
We're gonna put strawberries on all of them. Claire just had a realization. But it's only 8 of them. I mean, it's not that crisis.
Nah, it isn't.
We could also take and copy the rotation or positions
Probably,
around.
yeah.
I don't know.
Let's just try and...
I'm gonna have my break now. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll just reposition in some strawberries.
Okay, you guys have a good time then.
Yeah. Chai is tea in Russian. And Vizhuzha is tasty. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. But it sounds tasty. I want some. Right, I'm gonna actually do one little change here and then just... Where is it? Is that my Bush Minis? Let's open up the prefab. I want to get rid of that snow on hat. What? Oh, God. Yeah. Claire commit time then? Yeah, I don't know what was Chris been doing. Come up with a random name. Do you know Unity plus multi-threading is not good friends? Erlene jumps in with Unity Engine 4. Not Unity, Unreal. Should be Unity Engine. There you go. Problem solved. Yeah. The added rotation and bushes growing. There you go. Awesome commit message. So let's add our berries. Oh crap! I gotta put it all on. Krista always makes me do all this. No. The pots, the bushes, the bushes. Every time someone says Unity, replace Unreal. Unity is also free. Unreal Engine, I think, and Unity, both of them are free, but obviously it's, I think, when you get to a certain, like, if you earn a certain amount of profit or something on your company, then you start paying. I think it's the same for Unreal. I'm not sure. Disappointed we still don't have a special P-break song, animation, etc. Yeah, we're sorry. We're gonna have to get around to that. We thought about it earlier, and Z came up with a really good rap for it.
Actually, we need to scroll back in chat to find that. That's an important rap.
But you need to put the Unity logo in every one of your apps if you use it for free.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that.
I thought you had to do the same as well with Unreal.
I don't know how the licensing works.
No, we don't. Eileen would know.
Yes, she would. And it's ugly. Well, yeah, but then you can obviously pay to get rid of it. So you have the options.
The options?
With the Unreal Engine, you shouldn't do it. Okay.
You shouldn't do it?
Do you have any games out on Steam or consoles? No, sadly we do not. No. But one day.
One day.
We do have some games on itch though, but they're not quite finished. And
no, or they're game drop games.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're not quite worthwhile.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where these stems are right now.
Unreal is free until you reach a certain number of money. Yes, basically once you're profitable as a business, because it's not that high, isn't it? Like $100,000 or something.
I think it's standard for quite a lot of them. Yeah.
Which is like any small business would probably reach those numbers if they are profitable.
I'm getting there.
Didn't Unreal used to have a $5 a month revenue cut thing? I think they've been changing it a well, hasn't they?
Because it could harm the brand.
The brand.
Oh yeah. Will you put Mr. Pips on itch or Steam or both?
We're going on itch.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if it gets popular.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll start with itch.
But we never launched on Steam, so yeah, that'll be a first.
But we will reach Steam one day, but I'm not sure if it will be this game.
Oops, come on. Do you think that's a sizable size?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I might actually just create this as like a prefab or something.
Yeah, and then reposition it on all the other ones. Yeah, probably a good idea.
I think that's fine. It's a big strawberry, man.
That's a big strawberry.
I think I'm actually going to reset. Come on. There you go. Is they only going to have 2 per bush? Yeah.
Yeah.
This until 2015 it was paid, then it became free. I heard Steam takes 30% cut, which isn't friendly at all for indie devs.
That is true. It's pretty high dev cut on Steam. But I mean, most platforms do, but itch do not.
I don't think so.
They have an optional where you can decide if you want to give them a cut or not. And I think the cut is like either 5 or 10%, very low in general.
I think so. I don't remember.
Gives him some rotation. Yeah,
I'm
looking good.
I'm working on it. I see got the different tune shader or something.
It seems like it's not quite hooked up right.
No,
but we can tweak that in the future. For time being, we can get them placed in.
So if I just take this 2 bush minis here, whoops, and then put that into the first bush.
Epic only takes 12.3. No, or 12%.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was an emoji.
So I'm gonna just like see what.
Have you thought about creating a Patreon and Discord for Snuti? Yes. Both of those things are like we're thinking about, and one day.
One day.
It's just like we need to be ready to commit to it because I don't want to half-ass things.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at that!
But maybe those pips should grow afterwards. Yeah, maybe if we need to have them separate.
We need to have them separate. Yeah.
But that's fine. We can have if they're all in there, we can do the same thing.
That's true.
Use the same logic.
Yeah, because they're all here and they're called bush minis.
Yeah, but you need to basically find all things named bush minis, or maybe they should have a special thing on them so we can find them easily.
What do you mean, like
Yeah, maybe tag them, for example.
Yeah.
No, on the tag there, where it says Untitled. Right, so you can tag them with respawn, and we can find everything respawn. We never use respawn for anything.
That's true.
Right?
We never do, actually.
And then we can find all objects by tag in the children or something, and then we can apply a scale to them.
Yeah. Patreon might be a good idea, but we might need a larger fan base. Get a larger fan base is really hard.
Yeah. So one step at a time.
We get in there. We're just, we haven't been doing that much game dev neither, so it's a bit upsetting.
Actually, this morning, Claire, I found a really cool a coffee page which I put into our inspiration. I just want to point this out because I like to like observe how other developers are doing it, and came across this person, and it's kind of set up as a Patreon. Usually Coffee, I don't see this, where they have basically the whole page set up with their goals. They have merch, and you can have
you maybe
commissions.
put it not on the dark reader so it's a bit easier to see what's going on?
Sorry. Okay, this is what the Coffee page looks like.
Has got commissions as well.
And it has a gallery with the person's artwork and stuff, and posts so you can see them. And there's obviously locked posts as well, I think, for those who are supporting the Coffee. So I just thought that was a bit interesting. Yeah, so this is for supporters. So is it like Patreon, but is it a Coffee? But one thing which I thought was quite different about it is how fast it loads, because that's one thing which bothers me about Patreon. When I'm on it, I feel like it takes forever to load. Here, I'm going to reload this page, and it's just like
instantaneous.
Not instant, but it's way faster than Patreon. I find it so slow to navigate.
Aaron says, I'll tweet today again for Screenshot Saturday. Maybe I get more followers.
Yes, and we'll retweet if you have a
It's also important to engage with people. That's how you
that's a good
get
point.
More people to be interested in your games and things like that, rather than just focusing on followers. Don't focus on followers, focus on
engagement,
because that's more important.
Just as much if you take interest in others as well.
Yeah.
But I also find that maybe it's a bit easier when you have a face in a way or like a name of a person at least, rather than like I'm tweeting as a game. People don't want to interact as much with like a game.
Well, some do and some don't. It's a bit like, that's our opinion.
Does Mr. Piffs have a Twitter account? No, he does not.
No,
we have a
Twitter account.
Right.
So.
Because I wouldn't want to tweet as Mr. Pips.
Dwight Ruler says, I totally sub to your patron. Oh, thank you.
So this is our Twitter.
If you want a larger fan base, you should make a Discord. Yes, definitely.
Yes. I mean, in the future, maybe 6 months, maybe a year.
Yeah.
I mean, we're thinking about this long term. So it won't be tomorrow.
Should we try and do this, or should we try and raid and call it a day?
We've been streaming for 2 hours,
2 hours
and
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
You feeling like you?
I've had a headache the entire stream, and I've been pushing through it.
You're doing well. Right. We can take an early stream. I mean, 2 hours is good, actually.
It's actually good, yeah.
Yeah.
Eileen was wondering what Coffee was. Coffee is like a
alternative to Patreon in a way. But most people I've seen use it more in a tipping way.
Yeah, or like give me a coffee type of thing. Like that's how it is. So I would sub to your Patreon as well. It's such a nice channel.
Oh, thank you. In the meantime, we have Twitch, and I'm so thankful for all the guys who are supporting us here with their subs and bits and tips. So that's
and also just joining us. That's also just as important for us because it's so nice to be able to talk to you awesome people.
Yeah, everyone hanging out and watching today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we are now.
Thank you for the follow. Bat L Mage. That's scary because Chris's volume on the computer is really loud.
Oh.
So I was just like, whoa.
Scary. Give me a second. I just want to show something. A teaser. On YouTube.
I'm gonna guess. Hello Swedes from a fellow Swedish game dev. I'm close, but no, we're from Norway. Well, I'm from Wales and Krister is Norwegian, but we're living in Norway, so yes.
Awesome. What's his username there? Cinema
Chimera
Sui. Chimera Sui.
Where in Norway? We're in Tønsberg.
Tønsberg, south of Oslo.
South, not far north.
Yeah.
I generally don't like Patreon. Why, Arlene?
Well,
Thank you for the streams, Izzy.
Please tell us what you don't like about it, because I'm trying to understand. If we were to start a Patreon, I want to give value. Yeah. I don't want it to be just.
But Nick is gonna go off for a walk with his family, so we need to say goodbye to him.
Yes.
So, see you guys next week. See you too. Thank you for joining us, Nick. It was really, really nice.
Thank you, Nick. Have a lovely weekend.
I've met a lot of Norwegian game studios.
All right.
That's awesome. Greetings from Spain. Oh, hello. Hello. Tio. Hello.
I just want to show this. See here? We got this Snuti HQ bonus YouTube channel, which is coming up. I've been working on uploading here slowly but steadily. We got all our previous streams of Mr. Pips all the way back to 5th of September.
We just need to make thumbnails now.
They're all uploaded as private at the moment, but I'm going to get them published once we have thumbnails on them and they're ready.
I want to make games only, that's my value, but people expect I do something special for them personally.
Yeah.
Patreon, yeah.
That is the challenge. And, there's many ways to go about game dev, but we're trying to do it in the way where we, it's just as much about the journey.
Yes.
To put it that way. As it's about the games.
Wow.
Yes.
By the way, Arlene said earlier on something about Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes, I'm gonna have a look at Shadow Legends. Sorry about that.
Have a look.
If there's other raid suggestions, just let us know. But I'm gonna have a look at Shadow Legends now.
Because we're going to find somebody to stream. Arlene said, "Oh, God."
Is that a game?
I think it might be. I think it might be a game. Did you just?
I think she's teasing us.
I think she's teasing us.
Because we raid other game devs and creative people if we don't find any game devs. Let's see.
Hidden sponsorship deployment. Thanks a game, yeah.
It's a game.
Oh, it's called Raid Shadow Legends. That's
She tried to fool us.
Okay, should we try and find somebody then?
Yes.
Then you just put it over there.
I will.
Somebody who's making game dev and has camera.
Yes.
If you have any recommendations, let us know. I love how you have this Twitch into Norwegian, so nobody can understand what's going on.
It's fine. Twitch is not that complicated. This guy's in French. There's ducks and web app building.
Computer hacking, the lurk zone. If anybody has any recommendations, just send it in the chat.
Yeah. Or maybe somebody in art. Seen some good art stuff, yeah. Journey for the Crown. It's not that many people this time of day streaming, you know? Oh, here we go, working on my game.
I really need to start streaming.
This guy.
Ooh. Working on what game? On my game.
On his game.
Retro.
Joseph develops.
Genzo Zero is live. He's a really nice person. He's learning Unity stuff. Didn't we raid him last week?
Yeah, we have raided him recently.
Him last week, yeah.
So I will queue him up for the future.
Yes.
But I'll take a look at this guy now. Thanks for the tip, though.
Yes. I think we had him. Yeah, it was last week or the week before, I think.
Yeah. I've been watching his streams a bit lately as well.
I don't have a stream setup. I really need a stream setup. I don't even have a camera.
We never even seen a picture of you.
And we've got advertisement.
Yes, we got the ads.
The ads.
Team Hawaii. Is this streamer from Hawaii? That's cool.
That's pretty neat.
That must be a crazy time zone to be in now. Or is it still like late? What time? I don't know what time it would be. Yeah, this looks cool. Let's try this out, shall we?
Should we? We'll rate this. Cranstein is also a nice Unity dev in the US. Is he streaming right now?
I can have a little look. How do you write his name?
CRA. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
I can't read right now.
Sorry, our internet is not the fastest.
No.
So you just gotta bear with it.
Oh no, he's doing somebody else right now.
He's
but we can
hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hit the follow so I can check him out in the future.
But then do you want to go back to the... Or did you copy that one?
Yeah,
or,
I got it in my
copied,
clipboard.
yeah.
Got it in my clipboard.
Need more Unreal devs here.
Yes.
And then don't start raid yet. Try.
Yes, of course. I'm not being...
Chris is like, how are you doing? And I'm like, no. Because we are going to go and have food and we forgot to set up the oven in order to make croissants. So
we forgot. That is
that.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible news, guys. It's really bad.
Thank you for following.
Follow Techbox North.
Yes. And by the way, the guy was Chimera. He was saying, I met a lot of Norwegian game studios. Please let us know.
Yes.
And if anything, maybe let's chat on Twitter or something. I would like to know what other devs you've been getting to know lately. And
yes.
Yeah. And also, people, you're welcome to drop your links in the chat here. You're welcome to do that. And I'd like to get to know you guys better if you would like to get to know us.
Thank you for being awesome and being part of the stream and spreading positivity. We all need that right now.
Yeah.
So.
And if you want to, get to also hang out on Discord, you can join Game Dev Friends Club.
It's not our one, but we do. Yeah.
We hang out there.
We hang out there, and Chris is a mod there. So yeah, you won't see me much there. I'm pretty bad at Discord.
Yes. Thanks for your Twitter, Arlene.
Yes.
I'm gonna go and check out your screenshot Saturday.
We are going to.
We need to make
a really nice scene last week.
We need to make a screenshot Saturday ourselves.
Oh no.
I don't see what we could do.
Yeah, we can just do what we just done.
But we did that last weekend.
Yeah, with the bushes.
Alright, so it's like continuation.
It's like, previously on.
I have a website. Alright, cool. I'm gonna check that out.
Thank you.
Now, I think we're getting ready, are we?
I think we're getting ready. So thank you everybody for joining us, and we hope you all have a lovely weekend and day, and continue being awesome, and have a and enjoy croissants.
Enjoy croissants.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And thank you all for showing up this morning.
Yes.
And enjoying game dev with us.
Thank you for the follow, Minom P.
Right, I'm gonna start right now. Strap up, guys. Going in. Let's see what this guy's up to.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
3, 2, 1.
Right now.